Hello viewers, welcome to another stream today looking at WRC. The music's not playing, a little bit of music. There we are, bit of music. Hopefully you can hear that okay. If you can't, doesn't matter, it's kind of an early in the day stream. I'm going to do a bit of WRC now and check out a bit more of the new stuff running on PlayStation 5. And that's about it really. It's just I thought rather than just play it offline, why not just jump on and just record and you know, do a bit of stuff here, and that way you guys are a bit more involved as well. And that's about it really. I'm going to jump onto that and see how we get on. Do say hello if you're there as well. Let's have a look then at the WRC. I'll get myself set up on my screen and then we are good to go. Alright, let's get set up. Hold on. Just sort out my headphones. And we are good to go. Retrace music off. And Elgato up just a teensy bit on where it was. It's a bit too much. Oh dear. And where I want it to go for some reason. There we are. That should be about right. And let's jump on and play some WRC 10 with nasal voice. It's always my, it gives me my inner Clarkson vibes that way. The best car in the world. Right, so Rally, I've been thoroughly enjoying WRC, but I haven't played it much for since its release. In fact, I barely played it. In fact, I haven't played it since the Croatia stream on the week of launch, because I haven't been able to use my rig, and in a way it's still not fully operational yet, but it will be soon, and I'll be able to spend a bit more time on it and get back into regular streams. So besides other health woes, we're finally getting back to a bit of normality, and I hope you enjoy some of the action that we're going to see. We're going to take a look at some of the historic rallies today, see what they're all about, just get through them if we can. I got stuck on the final rally before, it's the night rally. So we're going to do this one. We just want to get through this one today. I think we just got to be sensible driving is what we need. Sensible driving. And if we just get through this, it's done. This for me is feels a bit boring. I don't like the first part of the stage, and the car just doesn't feel, it's not the car, it's just the engine and the vibe of being in this car. When you're in a car like this and you're going at 60 mile an hour, you feel like you're doing 150. They are tin cans, very little around you. You're feeling all the bumps. It's very intense. It's very hard to convey that in a game, and this fortunately doesn't do it for me with sort of the retro feel of the intensity of being in a car like that. But it's certainly an area that needs work. Now sound is a big part of that, but visceral sense of sound, even inside the car, the visibility of the cockpit and everything, the windscreen, it's a very different experience. But let's jump on, see how we get on.
2, 1, let's go. Right over.
Right, we're going to stop that. I'm going to restart.
3, 2, 1, off we go. Acute hairpin right over gravel. Into right 5 and left 4, short.
Alrighty.
To caution, right 6, hard brake, into hairpin left. Into left 4, into right 4, short, narrows. And left 3 and right 3, opens, don't cut, 50.
Got to be patient on this section really.
Left 3, small cut, 80. Left 2 and right 4. Into left 4, tightens, long, over crest.
It's a shame, just spat me out a bit. Time lost.
And right 3, into left 4.
This early part of the course I do find it's quite bumpy and unforgiving and not terribly, there's not really much of a flow to it. I just want to get through this section and then I'll be feeling much better.
3, 2, 1, let's go.
Right. Concentrate now and get this done. This is it now.
Into right 5 and left 4, short. Into
Better.
caution, right 6, hard brake, into hairpin left. Into left 4, into right 4, short, narrows.
I don't have a handbrake right now, so I sometimes find it difficult hitting the handbrake
Left
button.
3 and right 3, opens.
So I'm just
don't
trying
cut,
to do
50.
it without a handbrake if I can.
Left 3, small cut, 80. Left 2 and right 4. Into left 4, tightens, long, over crest. And right 3, into left 4. Into right 3, don't cut, and left 5, long, tightens, 4. And right 5, narrows, and right 3. Into left 3, don't cut, and right 3, short. And left 4, and right 3, 80. Left 4, tightens, into right 5, 200. Hard brake, right 1, don't cut. And left 5 short, into square right, don't cut. And left 5 tightens, rock in, into right 6 long, tightens, 50. Left 5 over crest, rock in, into right 6, long, over jump. And left 4, small cut, rock out, 150 over crest. Left 5 tightens and right 5 medium. And flatten left over crest, keep middle, into right 5, very long. And caution, left 5, hard brake, acute hairpin left cut. Into right 5, downhill, 100. Left 4 and right 6 long, tightens, 80.
Damn it. So, we're still there. I want to fall off
Right
here.
medium, 200.
Oh, God.
Right 5, narrows, 250.
And a puddle there.
Left 6 medium and hard brake, hairpin right, small cut. And right 3 into left 4.
Oh.
Get us off here quick, please.
Disaster. Disaster. We're going to restart now. That's a shame. That's a shame. The brakes were much less effective than I was expecting there. Let's just change view for a second. And let's restart. Let's restart. We're going to doing okay then. Just minor loss of concentration. It's so difficult with this car. Just trying to keep it on the road, really. Let's have a go again. See how we get on this time.
3, 2, 1, go. Acute hairpin right over gravel. Into right 5 and left 4, short.
See if we can make up more time.
Caution, right 6, hard brake. Into
I think the
hairpin
last
left.
run was pretty good on this first section.
Into left 4, into right 4, short, narrows. And left 3 and right 3, opens, don't cut, 50. Left 3, small cut, 80. Left 2 and right 4. Into left 4, tightens, long, over crest.
I'm not having such a good run
Right
this time.
3
Bit
into left
untidy.
4. Into right 3, don't cut, and left 5, long, tightens, 4. And right 5, narrows, and right 3. Into left 3, don't cut, and right 3, short. left 4 and right 3, 80. Left 4 tightens into right 5, 200. Hard brake, right 1, don't cut.
Damn it.
And left 5
Trying to
short
find
into
more
square
speed
right,
is
don't
so
cut.
challenging in this car.
And left 5 tightens, rock in into right 6 long, tightens 50. Left 5 over crest, rock in into right 6 long over jump. And left 4 small cut, rock out 150 over crest. Left 5 tightens and right 5 medium. And flatten left over crest, keep middle into right 5, very long. And caution, left 5, hard brake, acute hairpin left cut. Into right 5, downhill 100. Left 4 and right 6 long, tightens 80. Left 5 medium, 200. Right 5 narrows, 250. Left 6 medium and hard brake, hairpin right, small cut. And right 3 into
Damn,
left
nice
4.
braking, nice and early. We're never going to take a risk that time. Let's get down
Into
the
right
hill.
4, medium into left 5. Into right 5, tightens 4, wall out and left 5, tightens 30. Caution, kinks, brake and left 2 medium, 100. Left 4 short, into right 3 short, 80. Left 4 narrows, don't cut, into right 4, medium, tightens.
Just
Into left
missed
3,
the width
into
of the
right
car
4,
then.
opens, narrows, 80. Right 3 long, into left 6.
In these conditions it's
Right
always
5
a bit
short,
tricky.
hard brake, into left 1, short over bridge. Into left 1, short, 100. Right 5, keep into left 5, tightens 100. Right 4, into right 4, small cut. Into left 5, tightens. Into brake, square right, very narrow. And left 1, medium.
So tight
Into
round
square
here.
right,
Without
into
my
right 3,
handbrake it's a bit
opens, long,
tricky,
very
but
narrow, 30.
I'm just taking it easy. No grip on the cobbles or anything.
Flat right, into left 4, medium, 30. Caution, right 2, into left 3, long, bumpy. Into left 3, bumpy, and left 3, don't cut. Right 2, small cut, and left 2, medium, narrows. Right 4, opens into right 3, tightens. Into caution, left 2, opens over tarmac, 50. Brake into hairpin right, over gravel. And left 4 into caution, left 3. Left 2, tightens, 80. 4 long into right 5, 100. Caution, left 3, tightens, keep in. And right 5. And left 4, short into right 4, don't cut. Into left 3, small cut. Into right 5, into left 6, very long. Brake into right 5, tightens, keep right. And caution, big jump, keep right. Caution, right 4, narrows over crest. And right 4, small cut into finish.
Okay. Looks like we got somewhere. Jay, hello Jay. Yeah, thought I'd have a I've completed the objective. Thank goodness for that. I don't know what the objective was, but we made it. Good stuff. Well, good stuff. And thank you for the follow, Cone C1. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that as well. Apologies if I miss it sometimes with the I can't hear the sound from the PC at the moment because I've got it plugged into my TV. So there's a lag on audio. Right, that was good. Got that done. I wanted to get that one out of the way. Where are we now? We're at Rally Finland now. Let's do it, viewers. Let's do it. Let's smash it. Yeah. Alrighty, let's get on with this then.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go.
80, jump, keep middle, 100.
I think you got to rev at the start with these cars in
Right
particular.
6, caution, left 3 long, don't cut.
Graphics are
80.
really nice though. The lighting and the feel of it.
Right 2, keep in, 120. Right 4, small cut, opens into left 4, keep in, 80. Bumps and right 3 long over crest, keep in, 80. Right 4 over crest, off camber, keep in, 150. Caution, brake, square left cut, 200.
There we
Right
go
over
then.
jump, keep in, 200. Left 6 over jump, keep left into bumps, 100.
That's as high as we go.
Jump, keep
Let's
middle,
destroy the
100.
suspension. No,
Left
it doesn't
5
like
short,
it.
150. Oh. Jump, keep left, 200.
I tell you what, it's not liking it.
80.
It's,
Flat left over jump, keep
tell
middle,
that.
100.
It's force
Right
feedback's
over
going a
jump,
little bit
100.
strange as well.
Left 6 over jump,
Feels like
80.
the car's leaning a bit.
Left 5 very long over jump, keep middle, 100.
We're going to shift down the gear because we're fun like that.
Flat right over
That's
jump
it.
and caution, brake, right 4,
Oh,
short
wow,
over
we'll have
crest,
to keep it
in,
going.
100. Bumps into flat right over jump, 50. Left 6 over jump, very long, 100. Bumps, 100. Jump, 150. Caution, brake, right 3, big cut. Square left, opens, 50. Square left, tightens over crest, 50.
Wasn't certain how the car would handle then, so got it a little bit wrong,
Right
but
2, short, small cut, opens, 100. Left 5 opens, 150.
it's just not coming across, was it? It wasn't quite how I was expecting it to handle then either.
Left 6 over jump.
Maybe there's some damage or suspension's a bit wonky after all the jumps, I don't know.
Jump, keep middle into left 6, 150.
There's something going on.
Jump, keep right.
My
into
car's
right
definitely
6,
pulling
very
around
long
quite a
over
bit.
crest. Landing is going to be nasty. Bumps, keep right, 100. Flat right over jump, keep right, 150. Oh. Big jump, keep middle, 150. Jump, keep middle. middle 150. Flat right over jump, keep right
Alrighty.
100. Jump, keep middle 150. Ow. Crest and right 6, very long, narrows 200. Caution, hard brake, acute hairpin left around Bale, narrows 200, bumpy.
Didn't swing all the way around, but that's okay.
Flat right and flat left.
Not much grip on this
150.
surface anyway. Blimey.
Left 6 over crest, keep left 200.
Oh, touching a bit of grass.
Caution, right 5 over jump, keep middle into bridge. Right 6 over jump, keep middle 200. Left 6 over crest, long, keep middle. And left 6 over crest, very long, 250. Jump, keep middle, 150. Left 6 long over jump and left 6 long over crest, keep middle, 200.
Cars all over the place.
Right 6 long over jump, keep middle, 200, bumpy. Right 5 over crest, long, keep in, 200. Bumps and left 5 long, 200. And finish.
Done. There we are. Now that was an interesting one, wasn't it? That was a good little challenge there. Let's have a look at the replay, viewers. The replay, and there we are. Bit of replay. Bit of stuff off the screen. Let's just change views for a bit of replay. There we are. Bit of replay. Bit of music. And I hope you're enjoying a bit of the rally action here today. We're enjoying these classic events. I really like that stage. Love that stage. I've driven it many times. And there's so much about it. It's like the Daytona track or the Ridge Racer track. There are times when you just get a track or a stage that just feels so much fun to drive. You just feel like you can push all the way. Such a rough ride. Bouncing on all those hard bumps. Thoroughly enjoy it. Really, really nice. Now, obviously, I don't normally stream at this time of day, so in fact, I haven't streamed much for a while. So there's not many people on this time that would normally expect me to be on. So I'm sort of doing a bit of testing because I am considering changing my streaming times to be more daytime rather than nighttime. Just because sometimes, when you're doing a lot of this rallying, it takes me a while to wind down afterwards. And so when you finish rallying at midnight or something, you just can't relax for 2 hours. This rallying stuff is intense. I tell you, it's not like other games. It's proper intense. Might have a look at the Senna stuff as well soon. So do say hello if you're in the chat. Do say hello. Keep me company. I like the stage show. So that car was a handful. There was something going on with the car pulling to the side quite often. No doubt there's some realism there with it. I mean, there was definitely some interesting force feedback pulling the car to one side that you sometimes get. Whereas I guess the suspension was under heavy load. This where the car, it just wouldn't come to me there. Goodness, little touch on the rear did some damage. To slow down more for the apex basically, and then straighten the car before getting on the power. It's not like a modern rally car, and I'm trying to drive it a little bit like a modern rally car, but you've just got to be more respectful. Doing that would be terrifying in one of these cars. Look at that. On the limit. Lifting a little bit through here. The car was getting squirrely all over the place. And I figured, we don't want to hit the crowd here because it's a reset. So slowed it down a little bit for that bump. And then here you can see how all over the place on these jumps. Absolutely all over the place. Look at that. Wow. Sideways flying through the air. Don't do this at home, kids. There we are. Beautiful, beautiful. Balls of steel, these guys. I tell you, they are on it. Braking down here. I'd slowed down quite a bit, thinking this car really getting into first gear, and it just didn't quite work as I wanted it to. So a little bit of time lost there as well, but it's all right. Better to brake too early, roll it a bit rather. Oh look, the LOD hadn't appeared then. That's quite interesting. You can see the guys floating along. That's a LOD. So you should look at that. Look at the blue tyres there as well. Still got to work on a bit of that on the replays. Again, slowed down a little bit, and I'm glad I did because I would have hit the bridge. Confident through here, throwing the car in. That's nice. There was a little lift, but it needed it. And then in here as well, carrying quite a lot of speed through there. Oh, rugged, but going a bit wide, getting a wheel in a ditch on the exit somewhere. There we are. Oh, there it is. Oh, just about keeping it together though. Nearly threw me off. But we're hanging in there. We kept our foot down. Keep your foot in. And then final few corners now. Car's a little bit worse for wear. The tyres are wearing. The suspension's wearing. Just lifting a little bit here and there. There's more speed to be found through there. Minor lifts though, not a lot. And again here, just keeping it nice and controlled. Little lifts to reduce the air time. The ditches they're a lot more challenging than they look. They're not deep, but they will pull the car off the track. That was good fun. I enjoyed that, and I hope you're enjoying it too, watching today. A little bit of Team VVV TV. Now, there we are. That's those two done. And now we've got the final one, which is here. And of course, that's the only one I've not been able to do. Well, I say I've not been able to do it. I've not played it since the release, and I was going to put more time in. Maybe I will at some stage. What are we doing here? Portugal. We're back to Portugal. So in a more modern rally car now. So let's give it large and see if we can get it together. Oh, I've got a hole in my sock. Oh no. Damn. Oh well. Oh dear. Never mind. It's just rather odd getting a hole in your sock when you're doing a live stream for foot cam. Right. Okay. Here we go then. Here we go. I hope you're enjoying the stream so far as well. Bit of chilled rally action. So let's see how we get on with this one.
4, 3, 2.
I've never done this
Here
version.
we go. 30, left 5, short, small cut, 100. Caution, big jump, keep middle. Into left 5 and right 6, very long. Ouch. And left 4 into caution, right 3. And left 4, short, into right 4, 30.
Aye, damn it. I had a left 4, but I thought it seemed quite tight.
3, 2,
I had left 4 into
1.
right 3. That's
Let's
it.
go. 30, left 5, short, small cut, 100. Caution, big jump, keep middle. Into left 5 and right 6, very long. Whoa. And left 4 into caution, right 3.
That's it. That's the left 4 into caution, right
And left
3.
4, short, into right 4, 30. Left 4, small cut, into right 3, keep in, 100. Left 3 opens, into left 3, bail out, 100. Try to stay on the track. Right 2 and left 5, brake, 100. Into right 3, narrows, and right 4, short, brake. Into hairpin left, cut over tarmac.
Got that wrong.
Right 2, long over gravel.
Damn it.
Caution, left 3, tightens, into left 3, opens, narrows. Right 2. And left 1, 30. Right 3, don't cut, 30. Right 3,
Don't cut.
to right 3, keep in, and left 3, 100. Tree in, right 4, short, into left 5, over tarmac. Caution, brake left 2, tightens, into square left.
Oh,
Whoa!
damn it, damn it, damn it. Got to remember that rock. Haven't done stage recce, so that is what it is. It's all about the sock hole, Jay.
3, 2, 1, go.
I just need
30,
my
left 5, short,
blow up paddling pool, and then I'm all sorted.
Caution, big jump,
Right,
keep
hang on. This is it now. This is it now. This is serious driving.
And left 4 into caution, right 3. And left 4 short into right 4, 30. Left 4 small cut into right 3, keep in, 100. Left 3 opens into left 3, bail out, 100. Careful of the tires. Right 2 and left 5, brake, 100. Into right 3, narrows, and right 4, short,
Damn it.
brake.
Damn it, come on.
Into hairpin left, cut
Get up.
over tarmac. Right
That is a
2,
tricky
long
call.
over gravel. Into caution, left 3, tightens, into left 3, opens, narrows. Right 2. And left 1, 30.
Damn it.
Right 3, don't cut, 30. Right 3. Into right 3, keep in, and left 3, 100.
Right, rocks. Remember those rocks.
Tree in, right 4, short, into left 5, over tarmac. Caution, brake left 2,
There they are.
tightens, into square left.
They're the rocks. We kept the other side this time. I was like, it's just, oh, blimey.
Into right 1,
Oh, goodness me. Got that all wrong.
and square left opens, into right 4, long, over gravel.
There's no grip on these cobbles. Oh, wow. These
Left
tyres
3
did
into
not
left
work
4.
well on those cobbles.
And right 5, tightens, into left 6. And caution, hard brake, square right over bridge, into right 1, short. And left 5, into right 6. And left 4, tightens, 50 over crest.
That was terrible through the town, but depends how much time we make up elsewhere. No, and should be concentrating. Ah, it's over. It's over, but we'll continue anyway. Learn the rest of the stage.
Left 3, short, into right 4, short, 80. Caution, right 1, into left 5, narrows, 80. Right 5, long, and left 4.
Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Now we'll have to restart.
Quick, turn
It's
around.
tricky. It's tricky. It's tricky. We'll get there. Right, let's do this. Hold on, let's just retweet the stream for a second. I forgot. Let's just put this on here, and we are good to go. It's a very tricky stage. Partially, also when you're moving from car to car, there is the addition of car width that's slightly different as well, and how aggressive you can be. Thank you for the host, Jay. Thank you for the host.
3,
Right, this is
2,
it. This is it. Oh.
1. We're off. 30, left 5, short, small cut, 100. Caution, big jump, keep
Right,
level.
this is it now. Nail the first
Into
section.
left 5 and right 6, very long. And left 4 into caution, right 3. Hey. And left 4, short, into right 4, 30.
Damn it. Got the first bit right.
3,
Just trying to get the
2,
extra speed so we can
1.
make it up later.
Here we go. 30, left 5, short, small cut, 100. Caution, big
Come on.
jump, keep level. Into left 5 and right 6, very long. Ow. And left 4 into caution, right 3. And left 4, short, into right 4, 30. Left 4, small cut, into right 3, keep in, 100. Left 3, opens, into left 3, bail out, 100. Right 2 and left 5, brake, 100. Into right 3, narrows, and right 4, short, brake.
Damn it.
Into hairpin left.
Right,
cut
no, we
over
got away
tarmac.
with it. Oh, wow. Nah, we're going to stop there and I'll be straight back, viewers. Hold on. All right, we're back, viewers. Okay, so just got to get my head into gear and then get this stage done. Trying to rush it, really. I think that's the thing. I've got to just calm, relax a bit and get into the flow of it a bit more. So let's get this done. And get myself, get my mind in the right place. Let's do this now. We learned that the town is very tricky as well, so I've got to be ready for that. This first section we can nail. We get this right. Little lift, but it's full power here.
Jump, keep middle. Into left 5 and right 6, very long. And left 4 into caution, right 3.
That's nice, that's good speed, and then slow right down for that one.
Left 4, small cut, into right 3, keep in 100.
That's a restart there, isn't it?
3,
Can't have that.
2, 1. Here we go. 30, left 5, short, small cut, 100. Caution, big jump, keep middle. Into left 5 and right 6, very long. Whoa. And left 4 into caution, right 3. And left 4, short, into right 4, 30. Left 4, small cut, into right 3, keep in 100. Left 3 opens, into left 3, bail out 100. Right 2 and left 5, brake 100. Into right 3, narrows and right 4, short, brake.
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn
Oops,
it.
not the right route.
I didn't see anything jutting out then, so very frustrating. It's not happening for me yet. Not happening for me yet. Maybe I need a tea break or something. I might have a tea break. Maybe a cup of tea, I think,
3,
might just,
2,
you know, clear the
1.
mind.
We're off.
Right.
30, left 5, short, small cut,
Try again.
100. Caution, big
It was
jump,
feeling
keep
good that
middle.
last one. Shame.
Into left 5 and right 6, very long. Ouch. And left 4 into caution, right 3. And left 4 short into right 4, 30. Left 4 small cut into right 3, keep in 100. Left 3 opens into left 3, bail out 100. Right 2 and left 5, brake 100. Into right 3, narrows and right 4, short, brake.
Done it again. Oh, nearly did it again then.
Left cut over tarmac. Right 2, long over gravel.
Alright. Let's see if we can just keep
Into
together
caution,
now.
Left 3 tightens, into left 3 opens, narrows. Right 2. And left 1, 30. Right 3, don't cut, 30.
Damn it. Trying to go too quick. Losing a little bit of composure.
Right 3, keep in, and left 3, 100. Three in, right 4, short, into left 5, over tarmac.
Here we come to the town.
Caution, brake left 2, tightens into square left. Into right 1. Square left opens, into right 4 long, over gravel. Left 3 into left 4.
Alrighty, we're through it. Now we've got to concentrate.
Tightens into left 6.
Damn it. Oh, Carl's just getting away from me there.
Caution, hard brake, square right over bridge, into right 1, short. And left 5 into right 6. And left 4 tightens, 50 over crest. Left 4 tightens into right 3. Into left 3, into right 4, don't cut, 120. Left 3, short, into right 4, short, 80. Caution, caution, right 1 into left 5, narrows 80. Right 5 long and left 4. Into right 5 medium, into left 4, tightens. Into right 4, into left 3, tightens 1, short 200. Right 6, 100, bumpy. Left 6, tightens 5, 80. Right 5, medium, and left 6, bumpy, 100. Right 4, 80. Left 4, rocking, hard brake, into acute hairpin right, cut. And right 5, and
Couldn't
left
hit the
5
handbrake
medium.
properly.
Into left 6 over crest, into right 5. Left 5 medium, tightens, into bumps. Into right 4 and crest, keep middle, 30. Right 4, small cut, 150. Seems a bit optimistic. Right 4, keep in, over crest, 50. Left 5, tightens, narrows, 80. Right 5, hard brake, into square left, don't cut. And right 4, short, into left 1, and flat right, 50. Left 5, into right 4, 80. Left 2, short,
grip's
into
terrible.
right 3. To left 3, tightens, into right 3, don't cut. To left 4, short, 80. Left 5, narrows, into right 4, keep in. And left 3, into right 5, keep in. And left 4, short, and right 5, over crest, keep middle. Into right 4, into left 4, short.
Damn it.
Wow! Into right 3, short, cut, 80. Right 4, small cut, and left 3, keep in, don't cut, 80. Right 3, small cut, narrow, and left 4, short.
The grip, there's just no grip in these tyres. Is there?
Caution, right 4, short.
Wow,
hard
really got to
brake for
practice
right
this.
130. Right 4, short, into left 5, narrows, and hard brake, acute hairpin left over tarmac, 70,
Tyres are gone.
and finish.
Cool. That was a lot of work, that last section. It's a shame because it was all going well at that point, and we still passed anyway, so that's good. I don't know what the time was, but we did it. So let's have a look at the replay there as well. There was a bit of smoke there already. Look at that. So on board, going for it, flat out through this first section. That's where I made all my time up. So I figured if I go flat here, then at least I can, you know, if I make a mistake later, I can get that back, essentially. More time to be found everywhere though, but I like driving the car. I much preferred this surface. This was nice, it was rugged, it felt good on the tyres. The final section is just, it's just horrible. And you're sliding around, you feel like you have very little control, tippy-toeing around, a bit like driving on the cobbles really. And there's a bit of the way the sort of leans away from the car there, and this is such a tricky corner. Getting the car in, downhill in the transition. Always getting early on a transition, I find, because you just to prepare yourself for whatever comes next in terms of the gentle. Get in early, and at least you know if you slide out a bit on exit, you've got room. If you go in late, then you've got nowhere to go in case you've got it wrong. That was good stuff. Very tricky in this bumpy section, but not too bad. I did get knocked about a bit and then lost a bit of composure on that section. So, and then we come to the town in a moment, which had that narrow entry I crashed on first time, and then I learned that, went to the outside, crashed there, and then I realised I just got to take it very slowly. There's no point in, as you can see, it feels slow, but when you see the car there, I mean, I couldn't really go much quicker than that. That section I took very slowly though. It's a very tight corner. And then back on the power straight away. Just get through that section. There's more time to be lost than gained, basically. And then this is windscreen's a bit dirty. There's a bit of understeer onto the bridge. A bit dark as well. So just keep your wits about you. Tyres are degrading all the way. That last section was very challenging. I look forward to some of you guys playing that last section and what you think of it. Very tricky. Look at that. Beautiful. It's nice to see these cars sliding around. Better and better. Physics getting better all the time. Like you say, I think the key areas really are overall general improvement to graphics as they are all the time. Foliage is improving, but also the audio, I think, is still the big challenge. Getting that audio right. The smoke effects have improved for the dust behind the car. I mean, that's tremendous now. Still requires more billowing for me from the front wheels. You see a lot of tire smoke is behind the car rather than bellowing from the wheels of the car. I still feel that there's, to make it look real, you want to really get that all looking and feeling just right. And you see it bellowing from the wheel arches on the real cars. I don't know how much processing power that'll take up though when it comes to the consoles, where it's not an essential thing. And those LODs need to be looked at as well, because that doesn't work, does it? The replays have come along a long way from where they were a few years ago as well. There's some much better replay cameras. I mean, you go back to WRC 5 and it's light years away from what you have now. Slow corner there. A little bit unbalanced on entry, just took my time. Again, easier to lose time than gain it in sections like that. Hold on, let's check something here. Alright, that's it, it's done. Alright, okay, so that was good fun. I enjoyed that. This final section, though, as we go through it, is very tricky. The grip falls away, and I got in here and thought, wow, it's I don't know if this gravel just didn't work with these tyres, and the tyres being worn, it was like, oh wow, so slow. So literally couldn't, you feel like you're riding over the surface, gliding over the surface rather than even, yeah, it's still something's missing, isn't it, in the dirt and the realistic look. This was very tricky through here though. This was oh, and again there, the car just, you're sort of a passenger. It's almost, you almost feel like you're aquaplaning really. The car slides so much on the surface and you feel like you have so little control. And then there, that was where it span, but managed to quickly recover. That was the So all you can do in rally is just try and recover as quick as you can and lose as little time, and then just immediately get your head back into gear. Try and not to think about, you know, what's going on there. And yes, I'm still hitting the walls. That's because it's so hard to drive, frankly. But you just need to just do your best, and that's all you can do. Rally's always about, if you make mistakes, just try and carry on if you can. Obviously, when we're trying to complete a challenge like that, restarts are the way forward, because you need to learn the stage a bit, get your head around it, and that's it. We're near the end. So another challenge done. That's all 3 challenges done. So that's all 3 of the historic rallies. Hope you've enjoyed a bit of that on the stream. The final one I've not been able to do. It's too difficult, frankly. I just gave up on it. It's too difficult. Oh, hang on a moment. On there. Right. We can have a quick look at. No, we won't bother actually, because it's just no fun. Let's see. Yeah, no, Jay, it's so difficult. I mean, even when I was like racing well in September and I was playing a lot of it, I really, where's Belgium gone? Belgium. All right, let's have a look now at. We're going to do some. We'll do some dry first, and we'll dry running. We'll try some different cars out, shall we? We'll try the... let's try the Ford out. We don't use the Ford very often because it's kind of an unstable car, isn't it? It's one of those cars that's kind of all over the place, and jack of all trades and master of none. Who's going to Ford next year? Craig Breen is going to Ford next year. Craig Breen. Can he do for Ford what McRae did?
3, 2, 1, go!
Let us try the shakedown.
Right 5 narrows.
Nice waving around.
And caution, hard brake, square left, narrows, 150.
Oh, look, we've hit that lamppost. And I mean, that sign, I tell you, it's made out of whatever, super steel. I tell you.
1, off we go!
That was just the perfect run right there, viewers.
Right 5 narrows. And caution, hard brake, square left, narrows, 150. Caution, square left, don't cut. And left 4 into right 3, cut, 30.
Don't cut. All right. It's so different
3,
when you jump from one
2,
rally car.
1, let's go.
All right. It is a big car, isn't it? I'm feeling that. That's what it is. That is what it is, Jay. That's why I'm hitting things. It's a bigger car. It's a bigger car. It's the excuse.
And caution, hard brake, square left, narrows, 150. Caution, square left, don't cut. And left 4 into right 3, cut, 30. Caution, square
Oh, we've got
right,
some wheel
cut,
spin
50.
then, and that. What's with the wheel spin? This is it. This is it. It's what you came here for,
2,
viewers. This is.
1, off we go.
All right.
Right 5 narrows. Whoa! And caution, hard.
Don't look at the wrong TV screen when you're
3,
playing. Right, this is it now.
2,
Serious now.
1, let's
Right.
go.
Thanks for the following, Faded Lost. Thank you for the follow.
Thank you for the follow. Yes.
Brilliant. Thank you that. And we've got yeah. Oh, brilliant. And we got a first time chat from viewer Saulo Ventura. Is it 90? Hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Nice to have new followers
3,
as well. Always
2,
appreciate the support.
1, here we go.
Enjoying a bit of rally today.
Narrows.
Enjoying a bit of Belgium. I'm just trying with the Ford. I could go slower and do this. It's just I'm trying not to go slow. I want to see. Oh, that bloody lamppost. might need a microphone. Oh, where has it gone? What is happening to the world? That lamppost will be... That lamppost will be the death of me. Bloody lamppost. Tell you, it's one of those things, isn't it? I give up. It's just right in the way on the apex, and it's just so irritating. Oh dear, I think I lost it for a moment there. You know, Faded, I tell you, it's great fun. Yeah, I mean, on the PS5, what can I say? It's like mini games. You know, PS5 is like PC quality now. And this is obviously the PS5 version. The PS5 here is powering it. Right, let's do it again now. Serious now. This is serious face now.
And caution, hard brake, square left, narrows 150. Caution, square left, don't cut. And left 4 into right 3, cut 30. Caution, square right, small cut 50. Caution, left right, small cut into flat right. Into left 4, small cut, and square right, don't cut. And left right 4. Brake into square left, small cut. Left right 4 and square left 80. Right 4, cut. And left 4, big cut 100.
Yes! I thought I'd see how fast I could take it in there, and it didn't work. Never mind, viewers. This is all part of enjoying more speed, so thank you. Oh, that's a shame to hear that, Ventura. That's very. That's on the Xbox. What we are using a Thrustmaster wheel. That's a real shame to hear that. But what model of wheel are you using? Force feedback is curious on this. There is some areas where, but I think what it is that they're trying to communicate road surface in different ways. And I've mentioned this a few times, where when you're on certain types of mud, the wheel leans like that, you know, and it leans while you're driving a straight line. So it does. And also, don't forget, when you're hitting puddles in the wet, a lot of people say what's happened. And it's actually the aquaplaning that they've put in there to make it seem more. I'll do it properly now.
3,
well, let's
2, 1, go.
Let's do this properly now. Let's focus.
Right 5 narrows. And caution, hard brake, square left, narrows 150. Caution, square left, don't cut. And left 4 into right 3, cut 30. Caution, square right, small cut 50. Caution, left right, small cut into flat right. Perfect! Into left 4, small cut, and square right, don't cut. And left right 4. Brake into square left, small cut. Left right 4 and square left 80. Yes!
Damn it. Damn it. Lost all that time.
And left 4, big cut 100. Right 4 cut 80. Perfect!
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it.
Left
Damn it.
30. Left 3.
Oh, I'm trying to push. I'm not hanging around. It's not hard driving it. It's hard trying to find that limit, you know. I don't have force feedback or suspension surface. Yeah, that's a strange one there. So the force feedback is cutting out for you in some way then. I do find that sometimes the wheel is a bit loose on here. There isn't a full wheel weight all the time that's sort of locked to it. Some cars are different to other cars as well. And so it's really difficult to say. And also, when people talk about force feedback, I ask people what their reference is. The majority of references for people is other games. And Dirt Rally feels like this to me. I want it to feel like Dirt Rally. And I said, well, but, you know, that's Dirt Rally. That's a video game. What if Dirt Rally's completely made up nonsense and you like that? That's the problem, is that, you know, getting wheel weight just right is never an easy thing. But when it's natural, you feel it. And I'd say probably in many ways that's where Assetto Corsa did a good job. It's where R-Factor did a good job, is you had a bit of grip at the surface. But where all of these wheels fail, and the only one that really does it right is the... in terms of the road surface and tactile transducer that Thrustmaster put on the TGT for Gran Turismo actually does that more than any other. And what I mean by that is that when you're just sitting in a car, so if you sit in a car, you're having your driving lesson, whatever, for the first day, and the driving teacher says, right, find the biting point. Okay, we don't have a clutch anymore, I've taken it off, but find the biting point in your clutch, and you'll be like, oh, can you feel that? And then the car will just sort of roll forward a little bit, and you'll be like, oh, we're rolling. Now at that point, you're feeling the kind of sensation of the surface. You're like, oh, we're moving. How do we stop? We're moving. Oh my goodness. All right, we're going to stop at the end of that corner there, and then we're just going to pull over. Okay, and we're going to stop here and do some driving. You know, it's something where you start from that point, and then right, we're going to start again now. Find that biting point, and we're going to go a bit quicker this time.
Right 4.
We're going now. Let go of the clutch. We go to second gear, of course, and suddenly you're like, second gear, and now you know. Takes me back to the driving lessons, but it's the sensation of the road surface, and that's where you feel the lean weight, which there's none here, is there? There's no real lean weight in that sense. So. And then you feel that bobbling of the surface there. You really do feel it communicating to you, and that's what you feel in real cars, which is different to games, because it's also when tire temperatures build up, stuff like that. You'll turn in a car and you'll feel the tires lean, but then ripple over the surface where they're not up to temperature. And when there's grip and there's tire temperature, you turn in and you get a hard hit on your wheel where you're like, bam! Oh, I can't turn in anymore because the tires are glued to the surface. It's very hard getting that sensation absolutely right in racing games, especially with rally, because you have so many types of tires and surfaces, and getting that feedback right is a real challenge. And getting it right, in many ways, you could put some gamers into a real rally car and they would say, oh, this feedback feels a bit strange, because they really have a perception that they played a game once that they thought was amazing, that they could play really well, therefore that must be realistic, and it's not. But it's the same with braking. Braking is probably a bit less in the real cars than you see in most rally games, but they try to make it a bit more realistic, frankly, or perceived realism rather than actual realism in that sense. But I mean, I've not driven these cars on the limit, but obviously Craig Breen took me out for a run, and another rally driver did as well, and it felt more like a video game in a real car than it does. It's just so weird the way they're sliding over surfaces, like effortlessly gliding across them, and that incredible speed and incredible control, and so close to trees. I mean, you literally, like, I wouldn't say you're scared, you're just in awe of the control that these guys have. I mean, it's just immense, basically, and I'm always in awe of rally drivers and what they do. I love what they do. Amazing. All right, let's crack on. Let's have another go, shall we? Ford Power for Craig Breen.
Here we go. Right 5
Let's do it.
And caution, hard brake, square left, narrows, 150.
I hit the sign.
Caution, square
Nearly,
left,
I had to
cut,
avoid it.
And left 4 to right 3, cut 30. Caution, square right, small cut 50. Yes! Caution, left right, small cut, into flat right, into left 4, small cut, and square right, don't cut. And left right 4. Brake, into square left, small cut. Left right 4, and square left, 80. Awesome! Right 4, cut. And left 4, big cut, 100.
Okay, so we nailed it a bit more that time. But there was another second to gain there comfortably for me. But look, we're 8th on the leaderboard in the world then. Good. So we made a bit of progress there. And we could see time we left. And with the highest forward. Look at that, with the highest forward as well. There you go. That shows the forward's got some potential, because we definitely have that time in us to get to the top of the leaderboard there. Just needs a bit more practice. Made a few mistakes with the early part, avoiding the lamp post. We lost half a second. And there was a couple of areas where we lost another half a second. So we can get into the 113s. I think getting to the 112s is going to be quite challenging. You really need like a perfect stage. And these guys are doing it over and over again. Remember that, not me, because I'm an old hand, done all that. Right. So I hope you enjoyed that. Bit of replay. Let's have a look at a bit of replay, shall we? Bit of replay. And here we are then. I feel like we need a bit of a commentator mic for this. The commentator mic? I'm the only one. Looks a bit of commentator mic. But there we go. Look, a bit tight on entry. Made it. So you see, I had to stop the car momentarily there. So we lost best part of half a second really through there. That wasn't too bad. Off a little lift there. Helps. Balances the car. Turned in a bit early. Not too bad. There was a bump to the rear, wasn't there? That was okay. Still a bit more speed to be found. Again, turned in a little bit early here as well. The car's a little bit unbalanced. This section was okay. It's all right. It's not too bad. Trying to be progressive on the power. Nice and early there as well. Progressive on the power. You almost don't want the rear end stepping out. I should know. So we'll do some commentary mic after the next stage then. Or maybe I'll do it now. Do a bit of Craig Bree in a moment. Listen, what do we got here? What do we got? We got what do we need? We need that to be there. And that to be there. Okay, so is the commentary mic working? Can you hear it now, Jay? Is it working loud and clear? Do let me know. Do let me know if the commentary mic was working. It's working. Okay. Okay, we'll save that then. We'll save that for a moment then. We'll have some commentary in just a moment. And hello, new viewers, those watching that have enjoyed a bit of VVV over the years and now seeing me live. Thank you for following. LCS, Jukes. Thank you for following Jukes for the first time today. You're enjoying a bit of the racing here. What wonderful weather you're catching us as we're enjoying a bit of rally in Belgium, and a fantastic time it is too. Lots of fans have been looking forward to it. They've been gathering on the hills as well. And don't forget to check out the gift stores that's towards the entrance. Lots of items there, and t-shirts and hats and all those elements that you look forward to at the event. And the driver's signing will be later today at 4 o'clock. Okay, so let's continue and look at the next stage. We should do a full rally, shouldn't we really? But we're still going to learn these stages. Let's still learn these stages and then we'll get onto the full rally stuff. All right, so we enjoyed that with the Ford, didn't we? It's a different car. We're going to drive with Gus now, and just got myself a PS5. What racing games are nice to play? Well, I guess the top two really right now are Gran Turismo Sport, which is a bargain probably on the store, always worth playing, and WRC 10. But then there are other games as well. There's sort of games like Wipeout and all that kind of stuff. We'll have to have a look actually. What do I have? Just for a second. I don't know what racing games I've got on here at the moment. What have I got on here? I'm playing a bit of Horizon Chase because of the Senna pack. I've got F1 2021. F1's always F1. Dun 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 dun. Come on, we all do that when a race is on. Rims Racing, going to get back more into that. Of course, I played a bit of WRC 9 as well, just because I like to compare things sometimes. Other than that, Gran Turismo, always a winner. Always a winner. As I say, Wipeout. That's what I've got installed right now. I've got to play more Isle of Man TT at some stage. I've got to get back into that. Because they've upgraded it. Oh, Wreckfest. Okay, so WRC 10, Gran Turismo Sport, Wreckfest. Wreckfest is a bloody brilliant game. I need to play it more. I've got to play more Dirt 5 as well. I've got to play more Dirt 5. Assetto Corsa, the upgrade to that comes, of course, next year. Team Sonic Racing was all right. It was all right. Nothing special. Project Cars. It's old now. Redout. Now, I know it's not everybody's favourite because I like futuristic racing games, but Redout, I haven't upgraded it to PS5. I will contact the developers and ask them what's going on. And then you've always got your odd MXGP games for a bit of biking, stuff like that. Same about old Drive Club, isn't it? Oh God, Assetto Corsa. Anyway, there's a list there of some bits and pieces, and you know, let's get back to WRC. We'll go with Gus this time. It sort of does, isn't it? It sort of has that.
And of course, they're round to the final furlong now, and you can see, you know, blue balloons on the inside versus yellow Hornet. And there we are now, just the final jump to go over the final jump down. We have a faller. Red 5 standing by has fallen down.
Yeah, it's all that kind of vibe that you get from it. Right. There's no commentary I can't do. Most of what you hear on YouTube these days is made up. What's up, guys? Right, I'm not into all that. I'm just kind of a bit flat, you know. All right, let's focus on this now. Exactly. Everybody copies everybody these days. See, I don't copy anybody. All, you know, when I do multiple cameras, I forge new ideas, you know. All right, are we ready? We're trying to forward again. All right, let's have a go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Square right 30 and square left.
Okay, that understood quite a bit, didn't it? Let's just try that
3,
one more time.
2, 1. Let's go. Square right 30 and square left.
All right, no, we will find it. We will find the.
3, 2,
We've got it. We know what we're
1.
doing.
Off we go. Square right 30 and square left small cut 80. Square left small cut 80. Square right into flat right and left 3. And right 4 tightens dot cut into left 3. And flat right into caution left 2 very long. And right 4 into square right dot cut 30.
We're learning with this car at the moment. We're being extra rugged. No, don't. Don't do that. I'm got a serious face now. Right, here we go.
2, 1.
Serious face.
Square right 30 and square left small cut 80. Square left small cut 80. Square right into flat right and left 3. And right 4 tightens dot cut into left 3. And flat right into caution left 2 very long. Tightens. And left 3 into right 4, don't cut, tightens. Into left 3, 50. Awesome!
Yeah! Awesome! Alright. This is it now. We will get there. That's it, Jay. That's it.
3,
That's all about
2,
what YouTube want to promote and all that.
We're off. Square right 30 and square left, small cut, 80. Square left, small cut, 80. Square right, into flat right and left 3. And right 4, tightens, don't cut, into left 3. And flat right into caution, left 2, very long. And right 4. Into square right, don't cut, 30. Right 3, medium, tightens.
Damn it. One wheel on the grass and you are toast. You are toast.
3, 2, 1, go. Square right, 30. And square left, small cut, 80. Square left, small cut, 80. Square right, into flat right and left 3. And right 4, tightens, don't cut, into left 3. And flat right into caution, left 2, very long. And right 4. Into square right, don't cut, 30. Right 3, medium, tightens. And left 3, into right 4, don't cut, tightens. Into left 3, 50. Yeah! Left 5, small cut. Into right 5 and left 5, long. Into right 6, long, 50. Left 5, short, into right 4, medium, tightens. And left 4, tightens, 80. Yes! Right 6, into right 5, tightens. And left 4, medium, caution, hard brake, square right through gauge, 300.
Damn it. Didn't slow down enough.
Right 5 narrows. And caution, hard brake, square left, narrows, 150. Caution, square left, don't cut. And left 4, into right 3, cut, 30. Caution, square right, small cut, 50. Caution, left right, small cut, into flat right, into left 4, small cut, and square right, don't cut. And left right 4. Brake, into square left, small cut. Left right 4, and square left, 80. Right 4, cut. And left 4, big cut, 100. Yeah! Right 4 cut, 80. Left 3, don't cut, 30. Right 4, small cut, 250. Left 5, hard brake, into hairpin left, don't cut. Into square right, 250. And finish.
Done. There we are. So we learned a bit more there, viewers, every time as we do. And there we are, 11th on the leaderboard. So the third highest Ford. Third in the Fords. And bear with me, viewers. Bear with me 2 seconds, viewers. We're back, viewers. Alright, so that was good fun, wasn't it? That was a decent time there, 11th and 18th. We made a couple of mistakes here and there, but on the whole, not too bad. I would say that we could find 3 seconds, get to the 256s, but to get from 256 to 249, I don't know, that's a whole different level of 249 is a long way ahead of everyone else as well. It was always strange when you have times like that. Like there's a corner you can cut that you're not aware of. Enjoyed that. That was good fun. Let's look at a replay mode of that. So have a look at a replay mode on board. And let's just go on board now and watch a bit of replay from behind car. And why not, viewers? Why not? And there we can see the car is driving. The car is driving. And not like any car, but like a Ford. So, it's slow through there, lost time there, half-second loss. Got that wrong, lost another half-second there. So we've lost quite a bit in the first part of the course there. Bit tentative through there. More time there. Not ideal. Not ideal. No. Wheel on the dirt. Loads more time to find all through there, isn't there? And then we kind of get into our stride a bit here. I find I'm better at the high speed sections. I'm more on it.
And so as we see Alan Boyston in the Ford working his way through the countryside there, flat out through this section. Wonderful views as you can see, and there's that beautiful clean air. Wonderful weather today for all of us to enjoy. This machinery powering through the countryside and certainly giving himself a great run as Alan finishes in 11th place. And you can see just coming to a slow handbrake section, braking a little bit late there, not getting the rotation of the car, too much speed into the corner and therefore losing another second. So we've seen at least 2 to 3 seconds already lost in that first section. Now we're moving into the shakedown area of the stage. And we can see already that Alan already has some control here, taking it nice and easy past the extremely strong sign, which one does not want to connect with, and then through this section, tippy-toeing through here, getting a wheel on the dirt that can cause problems for the drivers. They've been discussing it all morning in the driver's briefing, and marshals are aware of some moments where the crowd should not be standing for various safety reasons. And so through here, nice, tippy-toeing through that section, a bit early there, bit of a correction, lost another 0.2 of a second there, taking that corner nicely, proving you can bite more off the corner than you expected, and again there, using the cuts everywhere you can, lean on those corners, a bit more tentative through this section, not too bad, the corner can spit you out quite easily, and again this is a very tricky 3-corner. But with the camber being as it is, drivers have discussed taking it easy through there to an extent. The damage if you hit the house is significant. Nice and slowly into the hairpin. And again, around that final section. So I think we can see the improvements that Alan can make throughout the day. And no doubt we'll see those in the future. But I hope you're all enjoying it today. A bit of rally here in Belgium.
So there we are. I discussed myself in the third person there, and why not? Why not? Right. Let's see. What are we going to do now? We're going to do another rally. I enjoyed that. We're going to do the reverse stages now, though, because I haven't done them. We're going to do a reverse stage. I've not done a reverse stage. This is the first time I'm doing a reverse stage. So I want to say... Oh. Some tea there. Phone was ringing a moment ago, and I wonder. Right, hang on a moment, then, viewers. Let's see if we can sort this out. I will be straight back, viewers. We'll see you in just a moment. Hello. Right. Look at that. Look, all sellotaped up. Good headphones these, but the earbuds keep falling off them. So you have to use some gaff tape. Keeps them all together. Work perfectly. But there you go. Hi. Right. Hope you're enjoying the rallying today, viewers. Amazingly, I'm getting some quite good results out of the Ford. I mean, it's big, it's bulky, but it's got a good feel for traction out of slow corners, and that's what I've liked about it so far. I'll have to use this technique though with the other cars just to be sure, you know, that it works. Belt's a bit tight there. Right, let's do this. Now, what should we have a look at now? We're going to go for. So what we're going to do now is we're going to do the reverse. I've not done the reverse. Shall we do the reverse? No, we'll do one more Kimmel. I think we'll carry on with the forward ones. We'll do another Kimmelberg. Let's try that with the Ford. Let's see how we get on here. Hang on, viewers. Let's see. Right. Let's see. Tell you, I don't like the new Twitter layout. You know, I just don't like it. What a mess. Right. Let's crack on then. Crack on. Gus, geezer, come on. We're going to do it now. It's me and Gus. The power. Oh, I don't have it set up, do I? Let's get the Vader voice back. Proper manliness.
The power is back. Yes.
Right. All right, off we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Right 6, into left 5, medium. Right 5, medium, tightens, 30. Caution, hard brake, square right. And left 4, into right 4. Into left 3 and right 3, opens. Right 5, short, into left 4.
Yay! It's driving me mad. The madness.
3,
Right,
2,
here we go.
1. Let's go.
Do it.
Right 6.
Do it.
Left 5, medium.
Come on.
And right 5, medium, tightens, 30. Caution, hard brake, square right. And left 4, into right 4. Into left 3 and right 3, opens. And right 5, short, into left 4. Into right 4, keep in, and square left. Into flat left, medium, keep middle, 30.
Yeah!
Short over bump and left 6, 50. Right 5, short, into left 3, medium. Into right 4, long. And left 5, medium, tightens. Into right 5, tightens, 100. Caution, hard brake, square left, very narrow.
Do it.
Into flat right, keep into left 2.
Got that completely wrong, but it's all right.
Right 3, 30. Left 2, 30.
Ah! Never fear, viewers. Never fear. Never fear. It was always a bit on the edge, wasn't it? It was always a bit on the edge. This is it. We're not quitters on this channel. We're not quitters. Unless it's the night stage on the anniversary, then we're a quitter.
Three,
It's what the hell?
1. Off we go. Right 6.
On the power.
5 medium.
Feeling the acceleration. Commit. We're going to commit.
And
Committed.
Right 5 medium. Tightens 30.
We're going to commit again.
Caution. Hard brake. Square right. Okay. You. Caution.
I'm alright. I'm alright. We're going to commit
3,
again.
2, 1. Let's go.
Go.
Right 6. Into left 5 medium.
Look at that. Speed. Commitment.
And right 5 medium. Tightens 30.
Just went a bit wide there before.
Caution. Hard brake. Square right. Quick. Get back up.
I mean, you wouldn't. Why would people be standing there anyway?
3.
Don't do it,
2,
viewers.
1.
Don't stand
Off we go.
on the outside
Right
of
6.
high speed corners. Alright, this is it now. This is it.
Right 5 medium.
We're going to go
30.
flat. Can we go flat?
Caution. Hard brake. Square right.
Jesus.
3.
It's not happening, is it?
1. Go. Right 6. Into left 5 medium.
Alright, this is it now. This
Right
is it.
5 medium. Tightens 30. Caution. Hard brake. Square right. Whoa.
You know what? I did it a minute ago. I did it all flat.
3.
I did it all
2,
flat.
1. We're off. Right 6.
I did it all flat, effortlessly, without even thinking. I was just casually driving. Took it all flat. All of it. Flat through here.
And right 5
Flat
medium,
through there.
tightens
And then
30.
flat through here.
Caution. Hard brake. Square right.
Ah, you know, ain't having it now, is it?
3,
Must have just been a fluke.
2, 1. Here we go. Right 6. Into left 5 medium. And right 5 medium. Tightens 30. Caution. Hard brake. Square right.
Ah, do you know, it's not having it now. It's not having it now. It must have just been a fluke.
2, 1.
It's very strange.
Off we go. Right 6. Into
Alright,
left
this is
5
it then.
medium.
This is it. We're going to get through it now. It's going to be serious now. Serious.
And right 5 medium.
Or serious
tightens
face.
30. Caution. Hard brake. Square right. And left 4 into right 4. Into left 3 and right 3 opens. And right 5 short into left 4. Into right 4, keep in and square left. Into flat left, medium, keep middle, 30. Right 6 short over bump and left 6, 50.
Something's happened. Something's happened to the car.
Medium,
Something strange happened to the car there.
3,
Something like, it's like something
2,
broke on it. Weird.
1. Here we go. Right 6. Into left 5.
Didn't quite know what happened there. It just dragged the car off the track.
And right 5, medium, tightens 30. Caution, hard brake, square right. And left 4 into right 4. Into left 3 and right 3 opens. And right 5 short into left 4. Into right 4, keep in and square left. Into flat left, medium, keep middle, 30. Right 6 short over bump and left 6, 50. Right 5 short into left 3, medium.
God, the car's really unsettled through there.
To right 4 and long. And left 5 medium, tightens. Into right 5, tightens, 100. Caution, hard brake, square left, very narrow. Into flat right, keep into left 2, 30. Right 3, 30. Left 2, 30. Left 2, tightens, into right 4. And left 3 medium, into right 5 medium, tightens 2.
Understeer through there. I don't know how to run this properly yet, so
And left 2, into right 3 medium. Into left 2, small cut, 80. Right 3, long. Into left 4, long. And right 4, medium, into left 4. Into right 4, medium, tightens 2. medium into right 3. And hard brake, left 2, short 30. Right 3, small cut into left 2, 30. Right 3 into left 2, medium, don't cut. Into right 2, keep into square left, 30. Right 2 and left 2, medium. And right 3, tightens, medium. And left 2 into right 2. Caution, bumps at junction into right 4. And left 5, tightens into hard brake, hairpin left, house in. Into flat right, 50. Square right, small cut, into right 3, 100. Right 5, tightens into left 4, short. And left 5 and right 5, medium. Caution, hard brake, into square right, 100.
Damn it. Damn it.
Square right, don't cut, 100. Flat left into right 6, small cut, 50. Caution, hard brake, square left, 50.
No.
Left 4, medium, tightens. And right 4 into kinks, cut.
No, I've lost my concentration there now. That was a bit frustrating. It is challenging. It's a challenging section, and every car is so different to drive. You know, every car has its own nuances. This car was good on the first section, but really, really weird on the cobblestones compared to the other ones that felt more predictable, if still uncontrollable. So we're going to try again. We're going to try again because I want to try and get my head around it. I'm going to take it a bit more easy. I think that's going to be the way forward. I think less is more with this car. It's a funny car. Smoothness is everything.
Go.
Right.
6. Into left 5, medium. And right 5, medium, tightens, 30. Caution, hard brake, square right. And left 4, into right 4. Into left 3 and right 3, opens. And right 5, short, into left 4. Into right 4, keep in and square left. Into flat left, medium, keep middle, 30. Right 6, short over bump and left 6, 50. Right 5, short, into left 3, medium. Into right 4, long. And left 5, medium, tightens. Into right 5, tightens, 100. Caution, hard brake, square left, very narrow. Into flat right, keep into left 2, 30. Right 3, 30. Left 2, 30. Left 2, tightens, into right 4. And left 3,
It's so
medium, into right
difficult
5,
to drive this
tightens.
particular car compared to the other ones that were just definitely bobbling around less.
Left 2, into right 3,
If I can, I believe if I can stick close to that car
into left
on
2,
this
small
bit,
cut, 80.
be more progressive.
3 long. Into left 4 long. And right 4 medium into left 4. Into right 4 medium tightens 2. And left 3 medium
Damn it.
into right 3.
Tightens 2.
And hard brake left 2
Gotta learn all
short,
this.
30. Right 3 small cut into left 2 30. Right 3 into left 2 medium don't cut. Into right 2 keep into square left 30. Right 2 and left 2 medium. And right 3 tightens medium. right 2. Caution, bumps at junction into right 4. And left 5 tightens into hard brake, hairpin left, house in. Into flat right 50.
Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Ah, it's so hard to get good speed through there. It's unsettling. So what did I do different that time? That time I knew the house was coming. I knew that the hairpin was coming, but I thought, can we stay on the power to the exit of the corner? And we can't. You have to slow down before you get there. So
3,
maybe I'd
2,
have more of a caution
1.
there.
Let's go. Right 6.
Yes.
Left 5.
Android, hello. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I had a terrible start then. Let's get this going. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. First time chat. It's nice that it highlights first time chats as well on here now. So I appreciate that. Right, let's go. Let's do this
3,
now, viewers. We're learning.
2, 1. Here we go.
This is what it's all about.
Into left
That's what it's
5.
all about. Right, we're going to do it this time.
And right 5.
This car has been
tightens 30.
much more challenging to get something out of than the other ones, but it feels quite rewarding in its own way.
And left 4 into right 4. Into left 3 and right 3 opens. And right 5 short into left 4. Into right 4, keep in and square left. Into flat left, medium, keep middle, 30. Right 6.
Much smoother this time.
Left 6, 50.
Much smoother.
Right 5 short into left 3, medium. Into right 4.
Don't know what happened there. Somehow we kept it together though. Wow, that put me off.
Left 5 medium, tightens. Into right 5, tightens, 100. Caution, hard brake, square left, very narrow. Into flat right, keep into left 2, 30. Right 3, 30. Left 2, 30. Left 2, tightens, into right 4. And left 3 medium, into right 5 medium, tightens 2. And left 2, into right 3 medium. Into left 2, small cut, 80. Right 3, long. Into left 4, long.
Right, it's understeering all the way off the track there.
Medium, into left 4.
Know why?
Into right 4, medium, tightens 2. And left 3, medium, into right 3. And hard brake, left 2, short, 30. Right 3, small cut, into left 2, 30. Right 3, into left 2, medium, don't cut. Into right 2, keep into square left, 30. Right 2 and left 2 medium. And right 3 tightens medium. Perfect! And left 2 into right 2. Caution, bumps at junction into right 4. And left 5 tightens into hard brake, hairpin left, house in. Into flat right, 50. Square right, small cut. Into right 3, 100. Right 5 tightens into left 4, short. And left 5 and right 5, medium. Caution, hard brake into square right, 100. Square right, don't cut, 100. Flat left into right 6, small cut, 50. Caution, hard brake, square left, 50. Left 4, medium, tightens. And right 4 into kinks, cut.
Shit. Ah, it's a shame. That was a really good time then as well. Misheard the number. Just completely misheard the corner. Ah. Oh, thank you. 10 years of watching my videos. Well, thank you. Congratulations. I should have something to toast to, actually. You finally get to see uncut Alan.
The power of Uncut Allen, yes. The enormous power of 10 years of motorsport.
It's not driven me mad at all. No, it's been absolutely. You know, I never take it too seriously. No, I've always enjoyed the racing games, and I've always seen it as good fun. You know, and I still do. You know, I think that's conversely where sim racing can get quite serious, too serious, really. I mean, you've got to put it all in perspective. Enjoy it, but it is still just all about having good fun. And I think that's why for me, it's man and machine rather than constantly competing against everybody. You know, that's where sometimes I like racing, but sometimes it can get quite stressful because of the raw anger that it sort of generates. Right, that was a really good run up to that point. You know, I'll tell you what, this car is really tricky to drive to get the most out of, but it's got some potential.
2, 1.
Right, let's have a go.
Right 6. Into left 5, medium. And right 5, medium, tightens, 30. Caution, hard brake, square right. And left 4, into right 4. Into left 3 and right 3, opens. And right 5, short, into left 4. Into right 4, keep in and square left. Into flat left, medium, keep middle, 30. Right 6, short over bump and left 6, 50. Right 5, short, into left 3, medium. Into right 4, long. And left 5, medium, tightens. Into right 5, tightens, 100. Caution, hard brake, square left, very narrow. Into flat right, keep into left 2, 30. Right 3, 30. Left 2, 30. Left 2, tightens, into right 4.
It's so difficult getting this car into these corners.
Right 5, medium, tightens,
It is
2.
quite fat compared to the others.
And left 2, into right 3, medium. Into left 2, small cut, 80.
I've lost a second there, haven't we, already?
Right 3, long. Into left 4, long. And right 4, medium, into left 4. Into right 4, medium, tightens 2. And left 3, medium, into right 3. And hard brake, left 2, short, 30. Right 3, small cut, into left 2, 30. Right 3, into left 2, medium, don't cut.
Trying too hard. I was trying to make up for that second I lost. We will get there. We will get there. It's definitely a challenging
3, 2,
course.
1. Here we go.
So
Right 6.
the car doesn't like that section at all. It just doesn't like that section. I just need to get through it, really. I think I've just got to be more calm and
Caution, hard brake, square right. And left 4, into right 4. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Right 6. Into left 5, medium. And right 5, medium, tightens, 30. Caution, hard brake, square right. And left 4, into right 4. Into left 3 and right 3, opens. And right 5, short, into left 4.
no. Frustrating. Right, this is it. This is it, viewers.
2, 1.
After this, I'll have a little
Off we
break.
go. Right 6. Into left 5, medium. And right 5, medium, tightens, 30. Caution, hard brake, square right. And left 4, into right 4. Into left 3 and right 3, opens. And and left 6,
Let's see where we are.
right 5 short, into left 3, medium,
1.5, so we've lost a tenth already. It's a shame.
into right 4, long, and left 5, medium, tightens, into right 5, tightens, 100, caution, hard brake, square left, very narrow, into flat right, keep into left 2, 30, right 3, 30, left 2, 30, left 2, tightens, into right 4, and left 3, medium, into right 5, medium, tightens 2, and left 2, into right 3, medium, into left 2, small cut, 80, right 3, long, into left 4, long, and right 4, medium, into left 4, into right 4, medium, tightens 2, and left 3, medium, into right 3, and hard brake, left 2, short, 30, right 3, small cut, into left 2, 30, right 3, into left 2, medium, don't cut, into right 2, keep into square left, 30, right 2 and left 2, medium, and right 3, tightens, medium, awesome, and left 2, into right 2, caution, bumps at junction, into right 4, and left 5, tightens, into hard brake, hairpin left, house in, into flat right, 50, square right, small cut, into right 3, 100,
Damn it. Oh. It's funny.
right 5, tightens, into left 4, short,
What happened there was I lost my concentration. I was thinking about a corner that was coming rather than listening to the corner that I had in front of me. And then you end up with a little bit of an instant like that. Oh, it's so intense. It's so difficult on the cobbles with this particular car. It's much more difficult to drive than the other ones on the cobbles. It really is, like, it's so wide, it's so unpredictable in its nature.
3,
Whereas the others feel a
2,
bit more steady and balanced.
we're off,
I will have a break in a minute though.
into left 5, medium, and right
Alright.
5, medium,
See how we get on
tightens,
now.
30, caution, hard brake, square right,
That.
3, 2, 1, let's go, right 6, into left 5, medium,
This is the last restart for a quick break.
and right 5, medium, tightens, 30, caution, hard brake, square right, and left 4, into right 4, into left 3, and right 3, opens, and right 5, short, into left 4, into right 4, keep in, and square left, into flat left, medium, keep middle, 30, right 6, short, over bump, and left 6,
See where we
50,
are.
right 5, short, into left 3, medium,
We've lost a tenth already. It's bad.
into right 4, long, and left 5, medium, tightens, into right 5, tightens, 100, caution, hard brake, square left, very narrow, into flat right, keep into left 2, 30, right 3, 30, left 2, 30, left 2, tightens, into right 4, and left 3, medium, into right 5, medium, tightens 2, and left 2, into right 3, medium, into left 2, small cut, 80, right 3, long, into left 4, long, and right 4, medium, into left 4, medium into right 3. And hard brake, left 2, short 30. Right 3, small cut into left 2, 30. Right 3 into left 2, medium, don't cut. Into right 2, keep into square left, 30. Right 2 and left 2, medium. And right 3, tightens, medium. Awesome! And left 2 into right 2. Caution, bumps at junction into
Damn
right
it.
4.
Ah, we lost all that time.
Left 5, tightens into hard brake.
So
left,
frustrating.
It's a flat right, 50. Square right, small cut. Into right 3, 100.
It's really struggling then anyway.
Right
That's
5,
what I needed to do
tightens
before.
into left 4, short.
Much better
Left
time.
5 and right 5, medium. Caution, hard brake into square right, 100. Square
Damn
right,
it.
don't cut.
Right, I'm having a break for a minute then. That's enough for a moment. It's it's not difficult to drive. It's just difficult to drive the limit and really like. And what I'm trying to do
I
here
don't
with this
have notes
car
for this
is
bit.
how fast can I go through a corner? Can I go through flat? Can I cut more? Like there, for example, I could have slowed down and done first gear, but I think no, I'm trying to find out where I can get more out of each gear at the moment, just to keep the revs up. But also, the real element of speed with this car is traction on the exit, so you don't get any wheel spin. So almost you're a little bit smoother than rougher with this car to get more out of it. That's the so whenever you're driving forward and you're saying, how do I go? You want to get
Flat left into right 6.
trying to be smooth with it. The smoother you are with it, the more you'll get something out of it. You know, braking early as well for corners like that. So I oversteered there, so understeered. Sorry. So let's just look at the turning point here. The turning point there will be. We want to really nibble that corner. That's where you want to be.
Medium tightens and right 4 into kinks cut.
And that's this section I don't know very well, so I would have gone off there anyway. So we've got a really tricky corner after that right-hander.
Caution, hard brake, square right, and left 3 into right 2, don't cut, 30.
Again, that's going to be all over the place in
Flat
Ford.
left into right 3,
Don't want to hit those pavements.
and right 2 into left 2, medium, tightens, 30.
And then here we know we've got a right 2 that's going to be quite difficult.
Left 3, very long. Into right 3, medium, and left 3, long.
Got to learn about how to take these corners really well. So wrong gear there. So a lot of work to do. I'm going to have a break from my viewers. I'll be back shortly. I'll see you. I'm just going to have a little walk around. I'll see you shortly. back, viewers. Back to attack. Needs a little break then. You know, rallying is always quite intense, you know, especially when you've done it for like sort of 2.5 hours or so. So just need a few minutes break, just to walk around, stretch my legs, and get myself back into action. And then we're good to go. Just a moment, actually. Hope you're enjoying the stream. A bit of a daytime stream. I don't normally stream during the day. But it's nice as well for some of you to see me live, who perhaps haven't seen me before live, or I'll give you a little tour, shall we? Shall we have a little tour of the we have the main chat screen here. So I like to do a bit of chat. We've got another one here. Used to do this more when I was streaming more regularly, so it has different information there, you know, stuff like that. Then we've got our standard sort of streaming screen. But another screen here that works pretty well, just with information, but also having a smaller screen there helps with high quality of picture, especially when you're dealing with games like this that have a lot of vegetation, artifacts and stuff like that. And then of course, for those of you who enjoy it, there's the multicam, which I tend to use here as well. And then finally, we've got a recording screen, which I sometimes use when I'm actually making YouTube videos and stuff like that. When does the next rally get updated into the game? Well, I would assume they're doing one a month. I would assume. But where are we now? I mean, we're in October. I guess there's going to be a November and a December update, something like that. So it's just a case of waiting and seeing, really. I mean, I didn't know that this rally was going to be in this update. I thought this was coming in November. So it came as a surprise to me yesterday, and so I wasn't remotely ready or prepared in any way for it, which was a bit of a shame, because normally I am with the rally stuff. But by next week I'll have all of this covered and done it all. Normally I'd do all this as a preview, and I would do all this driving beforehand, and then you cut it all together. I think the other thing is that I think it also gives you guys an idea of how much practice goes on to make all these videos, especially when I'm trying different games every day. So because I don't stick to one game, it's hard to, you know, get into it and compete with other people. I have to admit, I personally look at it differently. I like to get onto it. I'd say that there's enough new content in the game already to warrant playing it already, and then it gives you, I think it's something nice to have something to look forward to, and that's what I've really liked here, is looking forward to something new in the game. So because there's so much enjoyable content in there already that it's definitely worth getting on and having a play if you already enjoy a bit of WRC, and also why it's fresh. I think there's something nice why the game is fresh, because 6 months from now they'll start preparing teasers for WRC 11, which will be obviously the farewell of WRC from Nakon and Kiloton Studio. For me, it'll be quite sad to see it go. It might be for me the last rally game I cover on Team VVV. You know, I think the way things are going right now, I can't see myself getting the kind of access anymore to new games that I've had in the past. The industry's changed, so you know it will be a bit of a farewell for me as well from rallying next year, and then I'll decide what I'm going to do and what I'm going to stream when I don't have this stuff available pre-launch, in terms of making the news videos. Hybrid power as well. Yeah, I don't know if hybrid power will make such a huge difference to the overall deployment of the power. I mean, generally speaking, the engine manufacturers will be working on drivability, so they'll sound different in the same way as, you know, rechanneling different fumes and stuff like that. But generally speaking, the deployment of the drivability of the engine is the main thing, and I think they want to get that just right. But of course, it will have electronic braking, or brake-by-wire electronic braking. Brake-by-wire is really a form of traction control as well, because it balances the wheel spin, and it's going to be interesting to see how that changes things. But for the driver, I don't think it's going to be hugely different. They're just going to be focused in the way they are with the new rules. But let's crack on. with a little bit of driving and see if we can get this stage done.
3, 2, 1. Off we go. Right 6. Into left 5, medium. And right 5, medium, tightens, 30. Caution, hard brake, square right. And left 4, into right 4. Into left 3 and right 3, opens. And right 5, short, into left 4. Into right 4, keep in and square left. Into flat left, medium, keep middle, 30.
I already knew that it was over once I started to roll. You'd lose too much speed.
1. Let's go. Right 6. Into left 5, medium. And right 5, medium, tightens, 30. Caution, hard brake, square right. And left 4, into right 4. Into left 3 and right 3, opens. And right 5, short, into left 4.
Ah, damn it. Alright, so it's not happening for me today, is it?
1. We're off. Right 6. Into left 5, medium. And right 5, medium, tightens, 30. Caution, hard brake, square right.
Car didn't handle it, didn't drift out wide as expected.
1. Let's go. Right 6. Into left 5, medium.
Really eye of the needle stuff. It's very unpredictable as well. Very unpredictable.
And right 5, medium, tightens, 30.
I've not got a consistent line through here.
Caution, hard brake, square right. And left 4, into right 4. Into left 3 and right 3, opens. And right 5, short, into left 4. Into right 4, keep in and square left. Into flat left, medium, keep middle, 30. Right 6,
Let's see where we are. For 1.5, we're okay.
Right 5, short, into left 3, medium.
1.9, amazing.
Into right 4, long.
And then we crash off. Brilliant. Brilliant. Oh, it is not happening for me. It is not happening for me on the stream today. More practice
3,
required. But I have days like this, you know.
1.
You know, sometimes when I'm making YouTube videos, and people didn't realise, I mean, and I would spend all day just trying to get a decent run, and then nobody would ever notice. You know, the video would get hardly any views, and you think, oh, I've just wasted a whole day on a video nobody cared about.
And left 4, into right 4. Into left 3 and right 3, opens. And right 5, short, into left 4. Into right 4, keep in and square left. Into flat left, medium, keep middle, 30. Right 6, short over bump and left 6, 50. Right 5, short, into left 3, medium. Into right 4, long.
Why are we crashing there? So we're getting a better exit, and it must be speed differential that's off going into that section. Oh, thank you. Well, thank you, Elastic. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I suppose,
3,
you know,
2,
I enjoy it. I enjoy making the content. I've never made it though as a YouTuber. I've never got huge. And it's even as a streamer, you know, I mean, I was thinking that when I went into streaming, like, oh wow, you know, we can get somewhere and get like 100 viewers. It just never happened for me, really.
And left 4, into right 4.
You know, I never got the big views or the big streaming numbers.
And right 5, short, into left 4. Into right 4.
But I enjoy my gaming, you know, that's the main thing. And so,
into flat left, medium, keep middle, 30. Right 6, short over bump and left 6. 50.
so hard to talk and play this
Right
game.
5, short, into
Come
left
on.
3, medium. Into right 4, long. And left 5, medium, tightens. Into right 5, tightens, 100. flat right, keep into left 2, 30. Right 3, 30. Left 2, 30.
Damn it.
Left 2, tightens into right 4. And left 3, medium into right 5, medium, tightens 2. And left 2 into right 3, medium. Into left 2, small cut, 80. Right 3, long. Into left 4, long. And right 4, medium, into left 4. Into right 4, medium, tightens 2. And left 3, medium, into right 3. And hard brake, left 2, short, 30. Right 3, small cut, into left 2, 30. Right 3, into left 2, medium, don't cut. Into right 2, keep into square left, 30. Right 2 and left 2, medium. And right 3, tightens, medium. Awesome! And left 2, into right 2. Caution, bumps at junction, into right 4. And left 5, tightens, into hard brake, hairpin left, house in. Into flat right, 50. Square right, small cut, into right 3, 100. Right 5, tightens, into left 4, short. And left 5 and right 5, medium. Caution, hard brake, into square right, 100.
Damn it. Damn it. What happened there? What happened there after all that? I don't even understand. There's just one little bit of dirt and it just takes the car completely away from you. It's I don't know if it's like that in the real cars or what. It just seems like, wow, I mean, one little bit of dirt and you were just gone. Gone. I started that one. I felt so comfortable then. I didn't even feel like there was a problem.
We're off. Right
I didn't
6.
think going over that dirt was going to be a problem. That's what's frustrating.
And right 5, medium, tightens, 30. Caution, hard brake, square right. And left 4, into right 4. Into left 3 and right 3, opens. And right 5, short, into left 4. Into right 4, keep in and square left. Into flat left, medium, keep middle, 30. Right 6, short over bump and left 6, 50. Right 5, short, into left 3, medium.
Rubbish start this time.
Into right 4, long.
Being too scrappy.
And left 5, medium, tightens. Into right 5, tightens, 100. Caution, hard brake, square left, very narrow. Into flat right, keep into left 2, 30. Right 3, 30. Left 2, 30. Left 2, tightens, into right 4. And left 3, medium, into right 5, medium, tightens 2. And left 2, into right 3, medium. Into left 2, small cut, 80. Right 3, long. Into left 4, long. And right 4, medium, into left 4. Into right 4, medium, tightens 2.
Damn it.
And left 3, medium, into right 3. And hard brake, left 2, short, 30. Right 3, small cut, into left 2, 30. Right 3, into left 2, medium, don't cut. Into right 2, keep into square left, 30. Right 2 and left 2, medium. Stop. And left 2 into right 2.
We lost 1.1 seconds already.
Caution,
That's a real
bumps at
shame.
junction into right
Forget it.
4.
It doesn't matter. Oh. Yeah, absolutely. It's all that. It's this car. I wanted to try. I'm going to try a different car actually now because I'm just not getting to grips with this car on the surface. It's really. I want to see what it's like with the other cars. No, I want to back out. Won't let me back out. No, good. All right. Let's try with a different car. And just see if it's any different. Oh, it's absolutely the tyres. Yeah. It's just the car's very wide and unpredictable. It's just on some sections here, it's very unpredictable. I mean, for example, when I hit the dirt earlier, I intentionally hit the dirt, but I wasn't expecting it to completely just throw the car off in the way it did. I was expecting it to, move the car about a bit. Nouvelle, absolutely.
5.
That's what it is.
4.
Right, let's do this.
2. 1. Here we go. Right 6.
Let's try a different car. See how we get on. See how we get on with this car. Much more balance through there.
Caution, hard brake, square right. And left 4 into right 4. Into left 3 and right 3 opens. And right 5 short into left 4. Into right 4, keep in and square left. Into flat left, medium, keep middle, 30. Right 6 short over bump and left 6, 50. Right 5 short into left 3, medium.
Oh my god, this car's so much quicker. It's unbelievable. It's night and day different, isn't it?
Left 5 medium, tightens. Into right 5, tightens, 100. Caution, hard brake, square left, very
I lost my concentration. I lost my concentration then because I was so shocked at the difference in time. Right, let's do it now. Let's do it.
3,
let's concentrate.
2, 1. Here we go.
We have days like this. I'm having a mental block today. This is why I get belligerent now and I get determined. We're not going to finish until I get my head around how to go fast on this course. Finishing it, fine.
Caution, hard brake, square.
But finishing it going flat through corners.
3, 2.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, this car is way better than the Ford, for sure, in terms of balance on it.
And right 5, medium, tightens, 30. Caution, hard brake, square right. And left 4 into right 4. Into left 3 and right 3 opens. And right 5 short into left 4. Into right 4, keep in and square left. Into flat left, medium, keep middle, 30. Right 6 short over bump and left 6, 50. Right 5 short into left 3, medium.
Amazing.
Into right 4 long. And left 5 medium, tightens. Into right 5, tightens, 100. Caution, hard brake, square left, very narrow. Into flat right, keep into left 2, 30. Right 3, 30. Left 2, 30. Left 2, tightens, into right 4. And left 3 medium, into right 5 medium, tightens 2. And left 2, into right 3 medium. Into left 2, small cut, 80. Right 3, long. Into left 4, long. And right 4, medium, into left 4. Into right 4, medium, tightens 2. And left 3, medium, into right 3. And hard brake, left 2, short, 30. Right 3, small cut, into left 2, 30.
Damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh, wow. But let's just continue anyway. Don't quite know how it got away there. Let's try and meet.
Right 2 and left 2 medium. And right 3 tightens medium. Yeah! And left 2 into
Wow,
right 2.
we'd be like 10 seconds ahead. So it shows how different it is driving this car to the Ford. I mean, the Ford is a whole different ball game through there.
Hard brake, hairpin left, house in. It's a flat right, 50. Square right, small cut. Into right 3, 100. Right 5, tightens. Into left 4, short. And left 5 and right 5, medium. Caution, hard brake. Into square right, 100. Square right, don't cut, 100.
Ah, miss saw the corner there.
Into right 6, small cut, 50.
Couldn't see it in the shadow very well.
Caution, hard brake, square left, 50. Left 4, medium, tightens. And right 4, into kinks, cut. Caution, hard brake, square right. And left 3, into right 2, don't cut, 30. Flat left, into right 3. And right 2, into left 2, medium, tightens, 30. Left 3, very long. Into right 3, medium, and left 3, long. Into right 2, keep into flat left. And finish.
Oh, wow. So first run in that car was more than I could do in the Ford all day, right? And look at that. It left us fourth on the leaderboard despite a crash. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a difference there. I mean, I literally was 10 seconds faster in that car. Well, that shows you, doesn't it? That shows you, viewers. The Ford is rubbish.
The Ford has no power.
It's not happening with the Ford, is it? Yeah, I mean, that car was night and day more grip in every way. It's the grip and the balance on that compared on the bobbly cobblestones was a whole different ball game, viewers. A whole different ball game. Hello, viewers. Right, let's get stuck in. I'm glad to get that out of the way. Bloody hell, that was a journey of discovery. Absolute Ford found on rubbish dump. Look at that, leaning power, leaning on the corners, waving around. Still a lot of time to be found though, and I had a crash then as well, so we have we have a number one in us, but we're not going to do that right now. Shit. Oh, is it? How do you oh, I remember how you changed to oh well, that was good fun actually. You know, fourth place, you know, look at that, nearly third, and we know we've got more speedness, so we had a crash then, didn't we? That is actually that's actually amazing actually how much quicker that car was than the Ford. That's remarkable, viewers, remarkable. I want to just do a shakedown now with the Toyota. We will never drive the Ford again. There we are. I like Fords in real life, but in the game,
2,
no.
1, Let's go.
Alright, let's just try this on this shakedown, see
Right
where it
5
is.
narrows. And caution, hard brake, square left, narrows, 150.
So the braking distance is a bit shorter there. That's fine.
3,
This is good.
2, 1. Off we go. Right 5 narrows. And caution, hard brake, square left, narrows, 150. Caution, square left, don't cut. And left 4 into right 3, cut, 30.
Now, the braking distances are quite different to the forward through there. It's all a learning experience.
2, 1, go. Right 5 narrows. And caution, hard brake, square left, narrows, 150. Caution, square left, don't cut. And left 4 into right 3, cut, 30.
Ah, damn it.
3, 2, 1. We're off.
We will get there, viewers. I know it's repetitive,
Right 5
but
narrows.
this is what it takes. This is what it
And
takes.
caution, hard brake, square left, narrows, 150. Caution, square left, don't cut. And left 4 into right 3, cut, 30.
I'm really struggling with that corner. Really struggling with getting the car positioning right. Just got to get my head into gear with it.
Let's go.
The car's braking earlier, so I'm oversteering. That's what it is. The braking distances are so much shorter in this car than the Ford. It's completely thrown me. Can't find the braking distances. It's a bit of a curious one.
3.
Right, let's just drive the stage now, and let's see where we line up in terms of general consistent speed without trying to push all the limits.
And caution, hard brake, square left, narrows, 150. Caution, square left, don't cut. And left 4 into right 3, cut, 30. Caution, square right, small cut, 50. Caution, left right, small cut, into flat right. Into left 4, small cut, and
Bloody hell. Ghost's got in my way then. It's very different to the Ford. I mean, I went through to the Ford earlier and did alright.
2, 1.
But it's you jump out of the
Right 5 narrows.
jump out of the Ford and suddenly it's a whole different ball game.
Caution, hard brake, square left, narrows, 150. Caution, square left, don't cut. And left 4 into right 3, cut, 30. Caution, square right, small cut, 50. Caution, left right, small cut, into flat right. Awesome! Into left 4, small cut, and square right, don't cut. And left right 4. Brake into square left, small cut. Left right 4 and square left, 80.
Alright. Oh, you know, I mean, I just like fast cars. And, you know, the funny thing is that I just like learning the stages and trying to understand how people are quick and that kind of stuff. And I know there's a lot of restarts. I don't use a rewind or anything like that in games. I like to learn it. And then sometimes, I mean, like this is a stream today is a bit unusual. I don't normally stream during the day because normally I'd be sitting here practicing just to make YouTube videos rather than sharing it. So I'm kind of sharing a private process here, but this is what it takes. And then when you do events or esports and stuff like that, then you're not going to crash because you've put a lot of time into understanding where the speed is.
Into flat right, into left 4, small cut, and square right, don't cut. And left right 4. Brake into square left, small cut. Left right 4 and square left, 80. Yes!
Missing the apexes there by a mile.
And left 4, big cut, 100.
So a lot more speed to find. Didn't even do a better first sector. So we know we've got another 2 seconds on the board there. We did better in the Ford on that section. So that means there's loads more speed to find. Because I'm the top Ford car there on that one. That was the Ford I ran earlier in the stream. So it does have more speed. But what's interesting about running it here is the difference in feel on a car like this. So I'm going to have a little restart and then we'll look at different stages. I absolutely, you know, I've done some proper crashes on this stream today. I should do a cut one day, the crash cut. Just displaying to viewers, this is what I put myself through to make YouTube videos. The stress of... I mean, at least the next game I play after this is going to be Forza Horizon 5. And then, who cares if you crash? I mean, it doesn't make no difference, does it? Oh, bloody hell. Forza Horizon 5 is such a different beast to this, you know. I should have that pretty soon, and then you'll see some previews on that. Absolutely, yeah. The spectator killer. If only. If only. You know, the spectators, though, do stand in incredibly risky places. I mean, I'm surprised there's not a lot more dead, honestly. They really do stand in the most awful places.
Left 4 into right 3, cut 30. Caution, square right, small cut 50. Caution, left right, small cut into fat right. Into left 4, small cut and square right, dot cut. And left right 4. Brake into square left, small cut. Left right 4 and
I'm already behind. I'm going to quit that. That's it's certainly I've done enough on all that today, trying to improve. Good fun on that. I guess one last to finish off this stream today. I think. Well, actually, I you know me. I always like to do a bit of Finland. I do like to do a bit of Finland. Could do a bit of Finland, but I feel like we should do one Zonbeck to finish off, probably something like that. Something like that. A bit of Zonbeck, viewers. Hang on them. So let's just get ourselves organised, and then we'll be good to go. Right. Okay. Okay. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream now. You've enjoyed a bit of the driving action. Despite the many crashes, I am learning for you in a way, because when you play the game, you'll now see all those things I crashed into and you'll remember those, and that will make you a better driver. I know that's how I learned arcade machines years ago, was by watching other people playing and noting the mistakes they made and what they did, so that when I jumped in, my money would last for longer on the arcade cab. So that's right. All right, let's do it. We're going to go over Elfyn Evans. If you ever watch Elfyn when he's driving, actually, I mean, it was shown recently a bit more, but I've always noticed it. He has such incredible... It's like his eyes are popping out of his head. He's so committed when he's driving. Amazing. Right. Oh, brilliant. Oh, thank you. That's it. Yes. Oh, well, you know, I am of that generation, really, where there's no fakery, pretend characters. There's just me playing games. That's it, basically. So at least you guys can see it and feel the realness. Feel
the power of the stream. Yes.
See, that's what you're getting today. The power of the stream. And I think also this is, believe it or not, that's something which I wished I'd been streaming 8-9 years ago. I wish, you see, because when you make YouTube videos, you've got your character, okay, which is Hello viewers, and welcome to a first look at WRC 10 running the new Belgium stages. I've run them already and they look fantastic so far, especially the foliage in the background, lots of detail you can see there. The stages are quite tricky, so you get into that kind of TV mode because when you do TV you kind of get into that sort of thing where you're producing something where you're projecting yourself to an audience, whereas when you're doing streaming it's a bit more, if you want it to be, it's a bit more raw really. Take me as you find me. That's how I'm doing my streaming these days, rather than a lot of performing you see on streaming these days, and a lot of repetitiveness as well. It's a strange one, you know, when you get into the world of streamers and YouTubers, it's an odd bunch of people. Some people are obsessed with being famous. They work very hard on it. They pretend they don't want to be behind the scenes. I didn't want to be famous. I just wanted to I wanted to work in games journalism and use my knowledge and my passion and work within the industry in whichever way I could over the years, and that's what I've done, you know, and I've made the most of it. So thank you for the subscription. Solomon Solo,
I am your daddy.
I've noticed the notification didn't work. Right, I noticed the notification didn't work. Thank you.
Solomon Solo. Yes, you have the power.
There we are. I suppose that all comes from my Darth Vader videos when I was thinking, you know, the Darth Vader thing was...
When I was young, I was a boy. I used to race in the desert with my robot friends. And then I became horrible and mean because I couldn't race anymore.
And there was that, because as we all know, Darth Vader is a racing driver. And yeah, I just kind of got into... I don't know where that came from really, but I needed something. But no, I think you learn a lot about people by streaming. A lot of streams is... And social media these days, it's just so sort of narcissist. I never... I don't like selling myself in that way. You know, it's a bit like when I make YouTube videos. YouTube used to say to me years ago, Alan, the reason why you don't have many subscribers is because you don't tell people to subscribe. So you're supposed to, on a YouTube video, say, hello viewers, subscribe now, subscribe, and it makes people subscribe. And I won't do it generally because I say, you know what, people will do it if they want to do it. And invariably, if you don't remind people, they won't. So that's it. So I put it on a pre-recorded piece on the end, so I didn't have to say it anymore. But it's a funny world. And it's not all about the best content rising to the top now, like it used to be. YouTube 10 years ago was about great content would get seen. Now it's, you know, those with the biggest budgets get seen. So it's a very, very different situation to what it was. But I really appreciate, Solomon Solo, I really appreciate the support. Really, thank you very much for that. Really appreciate it. Right, let's crack on then. We're going to do Zonbeck. Does it even say it here? Zonbeck? Oh, God, I don't know now. Zonbeck. There it is. Zonbeck views.
Zonbeck. Yes.
Right. Okay. Right. It's a very, very sort of masculine raw. Right. Off we go.
4,
Concentrate now.
3,
Got to concentrate.
2, 1, go. Square right 30 and square left small cut 80. Square left small cut 80. Square right into flat right and left 3.
Wow. This is a very different car to handle compared to the Ford.
3, 2, 1.
Calm.
Off we go. Square right 30 and square left small cut 80. Square left small cut 80.
Understeer.
Square right into flat right and left 3.
Understeer.
And right 4 tighten stop cut into left 3. And flat right into caution left 2 very long. And right 4 into square right dot cut 30.
Damn it. Oh, wow. God, it's so difficult. So difficult
3,
to do fast.
2, 1, go. Square right 30 and square left small cut 80. Square left small cut 80. Square right into flat right and left 3. And right 4 tightens don't cut into left 3. And flat right into caution left 2 very long. Right 4, into square right, don't cut, 30. Right 3, medium, tightens. And left 3, into right 4, don't cut, tightens. Into left 3, 50. Left 5, small cut, into right 5, and left 5, long. Awesome! Into right 6, long, 50. Left 5 short into right 4 medium tightens and left 4 tightens 80. Right 6 into right 5 tightens and left 4 medium caution hard brake square right through gauge 300.
Got that wrong.
Yeah.
Still
Right
up
5
though.
narrows.
Amazing.
And caution, hard brake, square left, narrows, 150. Caution, square left, don't cut. And left 4, into right 3, cut, 30. Caution, square right, small cut, 50. Caution, left right, small cut, into flat right. Into left 4, small cut, and square right, don't cut. And left right 4. Brake into square left, small cut. Left right 4 and square left, 80. Right 4, cut. Awesome! And left 4, big cut, 100. Right 4, cut, 80. Left 3, don't cut, 30. Right 4, small cut, 250. Left 5, hard brake into hairpin left, don't cut. Into square right, 250. Left 5, medium. Left 5, medium, tightens, 30. Right 6, into left 5, medium. And right 5, medium, tightens, 30. Caution, hard brake, square right. And left 4, into right 4. Into left 3 and right 3, opens. And right 5, short, into left 4. Into right 4, keep in and square left. Into flat left, medium, keep middle, 30. Right 6, short over bump and left 6, 50. Right 5, short, into left 3, medium. Into right 4, long. And left 5, medium, tightens. Into right 5, tightens, 100. Caution, hard brake, square left, very narrow. Into flat right, keep into left 2, 30. Right 3, 30. Left 2, 30. Left 2, tightens, into right 4. And left 3, medium, into right 5, medium, tightens 2. And left 2, into right 3, medium. Into left 2, small cut, 80. Perfect! Right 3, long. Into left 4, long. And right 4, medium, into left 4. Into right 4, medium, tightens 2. left 30.
Damn it.
Right 2 and left 2 medium. And right 3 tightens medium. Yes! And left 2 into right 2. Caution, bumps at junction into right 4. And left 5 tightens into hard brake, hairpin left, house in. It's a flat right, 50. Square right, small cut, into right 3, 100. Right 5 tightens into left 4, short. And left 5 and right 5, medium. Caution, hard brake, into square right, 100. Square right, don't cut, 100. Flat left into right 6, small cut, 50. Caution, hard brake, square left, 50. Yeah! Left 4, medium, tightens. And right 4 into kinks, cut. Caution, hard brake, square right. And left 3 into right 2, don't cut, 30. Left into right 3 and right 2 into left 2 medium tightens 30. Left 3 very long into right 3 medium and left 3 long. Into right 2 keep into flat left.
Okay, we did it. We did it. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Amazing. Amazing. Oh, goodness me. Elastic parsec. Goodness. Thank you. My God. I was concentrating so hard on the game. I didn't see the gifting the subs. Oh, that's amazing. There you go. 3rd in the world. Boom. How about that? Hey, sorry, I was concentrating then. Oh, thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. Oh, wow. Hold on.
Elastic parsec.
Brilliant. Oh, that's really nice. Thank you for that. That's really nice. Really appreciate it. And thank you. That's a really nice gesture as well, with all the new. Oh, I really thoroughly appreciate it. It's a really nice surprise. I'm sorry I didn't acknowledge it straight away. I was so I don't get a sound, and I was so focused on the driving then. That was like maximum focus. I've got to watch that again because that was serious driving there. What I want to do is I'm almost a bit shaken by that. It was there we go. Yeah. Oh, thank you very much. That was a proper 3rd in the world then on that one. Hey, how about that? I know it's not amazing. There's not a million people on there, but that was pretty good. I enjoyed that. You learn how many mistakes you made and how much more time there is, and you'll find another 10 seconds. Oh, that's a really nice surprise. I really appreciate that today. It's really nice. Really appreciate it. So you see how tricky it is through there? Really difficult. It's just all a bit, as Brighton Brundle would say, it's a bit Mickey Mouse through there. And then here, commitment, balls to the wall commitment through here. It really is. Just hang in there, hang on for dear life. Just commit, and then slowing down as late as you can. Beautiful. That worked out well there actually. If you touch the lips on the side of the road, it's over. Just give up, basically. So it's a wall of death through here. You may not see me. And then here I just tried to straighten the car and brake as early as I could, but I just got away with it, I think. Just got away with it there. They are magnetic ramps, basically, that throw you off the track. And it's a massive pain in the backside, honestly. And in here, I took it nice and slow through there because that we identified the signpost earlier as being a weapon of mass destruction, basically. If you touch it, it's just made out of an impregnable material and it will destroy your car and end your rally. Oh, thank you for that. You know, that really means a lot to me, getting those subs. You know, I've been through a period this year of not the best health and other issues. And when I came back to Twitch, I'd lost all of my subs. And I'd gone from, well, pretty much, I'd done full streaming for 6 months. And I was basically at 0. I had 3 subs left when I came back. And it's sometimes a bit demoralising, and that literally makes all the difference. So I really, really appreciate it. It means a lot. Just to be appreciated now and again. It's hard to feel it these days with the way media works. Look at that though, through there, that's pretty good. Nice little details as well at the side there, the crowds. Have you noticed the crowds have grown in every game as well? Nice to see that. And then gently getting back into the flow. I think I slowed a little bit there because I was a little bit unsure as to how fast you could go through there. It feels a bit quicker when you're driving it. Maybe I should go in car just to... Do you know, I have to admit, using the steering wheel to change views just feels rubbish to me. We've got a helicopter view. There we are. That shows a bit more there. So I did Elfin Evans proud then. And that's where I realised I was quite a long way up at that point. There's a little timer there. Taking a bit easy through here. Get the car prepared. You see that little bit of dirt drives you wide on the exit. Same there. That bit of dirt drives you wide. So little lift. Nibble the grass. Nibble a bit more grass if you can. Went a bit wide. That was very risky there. Lost a bit of time. This section here, I think, really is, you know, it really, the undergrowth and everything. Oh, God. Come on. Lots of detail in terms of foliage in this whole section. It's fantastic. You know, if there's one thing Kiloton do well, it's foliage. They're absolute masters of the trees and bushes. They really are. Whoever does the foliage there, well done. I do actually, when I visited their studio, I actually said that. Whoever does the foliage, well done to that person. Oh, it's great. Really nice. Really nice. Yeah. Yeah. They do. I mean, this section here, downhill, look how much foliage there is in the background. Look at that. That is a sea of greenery. That's amazing. It's really impressive tech. See, all the way down the mountain there as well, on this view. Looks like a little golf course there or something. No, just a garden. Really nice to see. It just shows, you know, every year graphics get better and better, and now we've got 60 FPS on the PS5 and Xbox Series X. It makes such a huge difference to this game because it just looked comparatively ropey on the home consoles compared to the PC. Yeah, that's dare I say it, you know, this is where Codemasters are going to need to really up their game in terms of the locations and detail on the next game. A real shame that we're losing all this when it comes to, you know, the future of it. But next year, the last one for Kiloton, so, and maybe, like I say, maybe the last rally game for me as well. Lost time there. I struggle with the shadow. Can't see the corner very well. Breaking out nice and early here. But look, we just about make the corner. It's a very tricky corner, and this one here as well sort of spits you out. Learned that earlier. Nice and slow here. There's more speed to be found, but not much more in those corners. There's more speed to be found here. I took this quite carefully. I could do maybe a nab of handbrake just to get you in. Also remember your tyres are worn out by now, so your tyres do wear out as the stage goes on and all that jazz, so... Oh, that was brilliant. It was a good old run there. 3rd place. 8 seconds off. You know, we've got that 8 seconds in us, viewers. We've got that 8 seconds in us. But not today. Enjoyed that. That was a good run there as well. And you know, generally, you know, what have we got? I feel like we should do something else to... You guys know I love a bit of Finland. Don't know. Do a rally Finland, shall we? Do it in the Hyundai. Let's do this. Let's do a rally Finland. Yeah, I mean, everything's a balancing game in development. You know, I mean, there's so much stuff they'd like to have in the game, but you got to remember they've only got probably about 3 months a year to make next year's game because of the way these things work. You know, game developers need more time, and there's never enough time. So these guys are on. There's a tractor going through the field now.
5,
See, that wasn't moving
4,
in the last game.
3,
I haven't
2,
driven this
1.
since WRC 9, so I'm probably going to be all over the place.
Right 6, short over crest 100. Left 4 over crest, cut into flat right 80. Bumps and caution, right 6, narrows into jump. And caution, jump into right 4, tightens over crest, keep in 150. Right 4 over crest 80. Jump, keep middle into jump, and left 3 opens long 200.
Damn it. We can do this, viewers. We can do this. I'm stretch my legs. I might need to do another leg stretch in a moment. Just move the legs around. Change of view for a minute.
3,
Here we go.
2, 1. Let's go. 50, left 6 over crest into
Just
right
concentrate
6,
now.
short over crest 100. Left 4 over crest, cut into flat right 80. Bumps and caution, right 6, narrows into jump. And caution, jump into right 4, tightens over crest, keep in 150. Right 4 over crest 80. Jump, keep middle into jump, and left 3 opens long 200. Try to stay on the track. Caution, brake for left 2 cut, keep into flat left. And right 6 over crest 150. Jump, keep middle into jump, keep left 150. Right 5 over crest, keep into left 6 over crest 50. Crest, keep middle and left 5 medium over crest, keep in 50. Jump, keep middle into left 5, keep in. Into right 6, keep in and jump, keep middle. Into right 6 short and jump 100. Left 6 and right 6 very long, definitely don't cut over jump. Into right 5 and left 6 over crest, don't cut, into bridge, narrows 80. Caution, brake for left 2, big cut. Into right 6 and crest, keep middle 80. Jump, keep right into jump 100. Caution, left 2, big cut, opens 100. Jump, keep middle 150. Left 4 over crest into jump 70. right into jump, keep middle,
Damn
50.
it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. That was a bit of a surprise. Wasn't expecting that.
Left 6 over crest, keep middle, into jump, keep left.
Car's damaged, but we'll carry on.
Caution, brake for square right, don't cut, 150. Seems a bit optimistic. Right 6 over crest, into left 6, keep in. Into caution, right 5 short, over jump, keep in, and flat left, medium. Into crest, keep middle, and left 5 medium, keep in, 50. Right 6 cut, bumpy, 100. Caution, left 5 over crest, keep middle, 200. Right 6 cut, into bumps, 100. Flat right cut, into caution, left 6 short, over crest, keep left, 100. Right 6 over crest, keep right, into left 6 over crest. Right 6, keep middle, over bump, and right 5 cut, 200. Caution, right 4 over crest, cut, keep in, over jump, keep middle, 100. Right 6 into flat left. And jump, keep middle, 150. Flat right, keep right, 150. Caution, hard brake for acute hairpin left, opens, big cut, 150. Flat right over crest, keep right, 100. Flat right over crest, keep right, 70. Jump, keep middle, 150. Crest, keep middle, 100. Left 6 short, into left 5 short, cut, and caution, brake for right 2, cut, 50. Left 2, keep in, over crest, 200. Bumps, keep middle, and right 6 over crest, keep right, 200. Right 5 cut, 150. Jump, keep middle, and right 4, definitely don't cut. Narrows, keep in, over jump, keep middle, 50. Jump, keep middle, 60. Flat left over jump, keep middle, 100. Left 5 cut, keep in, 100. Left 4 short cut, keep in, 120. Right 5 long over jump, keep in, 150. Caution, left 3 over jump, keep in, 80. Bumps into jump, keep left, 80. Right 6 over jump, keep in, 50. Right 6 long over jump, 100. Jump, keep middle, 100. Right 3 short, opens, narrows, 100. Jump, keep middle, 100. Right 6 into caution, left 3 long, don't cut, 80. Right 2, keep in, 120. Right 4, small cut, opens into left 4, keep in, 80. Bumps and right 3 long over crest, keep in, 80. Right 4 over crest, off camber, keep in, 150. Careful of the tires. Caution, brake, square left cut, 200. Flat right over jump, keep in, 200. Left 6 over jump, keep left into bumps, 100. Jump, keep middle, 100. Left 5 short, 150. Ouch! Jump, keep left, 200. Bumps, 80. Oof. Flat left over jump, keep middle, 100. Flat right over jump, 100. Left 6 over jump, 80. Ouch! Left 5 very long over jump, keep middle, 100. Flat right over bump and caution, brake, right 4, short over crest, keep in, 100. Bumps into flat right over jump, 50. Left 6 over jump, very long, 100. Bumps, 100. Jump, 150. Caution, brake, right 3, big cut. Square left, opens, 50. Careful you don't slide off. Square left, tightens over crest, 50.
Damn it. Damn it. I had to slide off as well.
Square right, bail in, 70. Right 2, short, small cut, opens, 100.
That was the tyres wearing there. I just mistook the tyres.
Right over jump, keep middle 100.
Caught me out.
Over jump, keep middle 100. Right 6 long over
Got to
jump,
lift more
keep
now.
middle, 200. Jump, keep middle into left 6 150. Jump, keep right into right 6 very long over crest. Careful of the landing. Bumps, keep right 100. Flat right over jump, keep right 150. Big jump, keep middle 150.
Yeah, the tyres are just going there. I took it
Jump,
easy.
keep middle 150. Flat right over jump, keep right 100. Jump, keep middle 150. Crest and right 6 very long, narrows 200. Caution, hard brake, acute hairpin left around Bale, narrows 200, bumpy. Flat right and flat left 150. Left 6 over crest, keep left 200. Caution, right 5 over jump, keep middle into bridge. Right 6 over jump, keep middle 200. Left 6 over crest, long, keep middle. And left 6 over crest, very long, 250. Jump, keep middle, 150. Left 6 long over jump and left 6 long over crest, keep
Damn it.
middle, 200. Careful
Damn
of
it.
the tires.
Blooming jump took me. That's a new jump that wasn't in WRC 9, and they've added it in there to which unbalances cars towards the end of a stage.
200, bumpy. Right 5 over crest, long, keep in, 200.
Car's knackered, but we're near the end now, so
Long, 200. And finish.
there we are. We made it. We made it. Good fun. It's you know, we obviously we can go like quite a lot quicker if we don't crash, but getting the top times on the leaderboard now is like is impossible. Having said that, some of the times are like that one's sort of like quite a lot quicker than everybody else. It's a bit of a mix in terms of the times, and I know that. There we are, look, we're 29th despite crashing twice. So yeah, I think a top 10 is doable on there as well, actually. Definitely doable. What's the top car? It is well, I don't know about some of the times because there's so when you find everyone's close, it seems to work out, but otherwise it's difficult to know. But either way, it's good stuff. That was good stuff. Alright, have a little break for a second, I think. It's been a good stream, actually. Enjoying it. I always just go for top 10 these days. Yep. Yep. Well, it's like you say, it's just playing a game for a few hours and you know, you can have days like today where I've been trying to learn the courses and nothing goes right, you know. But all of this is a setup changes. There is setup changes in this, but I just go default. I haven't actually been messing with setup, so there's probably a setup that would make me sort of like 5 seconds quicker. How is it compared to Dirt? I think. For me, I like the stages more in WRC. I like the stages more. The sounds are better in Dirt Rally. I like the way WRC isn't behind a paywall. You buy the game and that's it. Everything else is free. Physics-wise, it's difficult to say really. I'd need to do some direct comparisons with Dirt. I've found I have more. Believe it or not, I have more feeling on the dirt in this than I do in Dirt. I think Dirt Rally probably has better force feedback than this. There's definitely more detail in the force feedback. Physics-wise, I like what they're doing with this. I think it's in a good place. It feels like I'm able to position the car where I want to intuitively in this, and that's why I enjoy playing it. Just, you know, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a few bumps that caught me out here on this run. There was this bump coming up in a moment, and it wasn't basically the reason for that being is that I've played this a lot in WRC 9, and now I've come here and they've changed some of the maps just subtly, so they've put extra bumps in that weren't here before, and there was just a bump here that caught me out basically going in there, and that was it. The bump just threw me off, so it wasn't there before, that bump. So and now I know. But you know, you look at the time that you lost there and you think, actually, and the car damage as well, you know, it's not too bad. But no, very much enjoy it, very much enjoy the game. So it is good fun, no doubt about it. Oh, massively. I think for me, they made big steps forward in the early version of WRC 7. Then they added an update to it, changed the handling in a way I didn't like. I never played it again after that. I was like, wow, I don't know what they've done. I spoke to developers and they didn't feel they'd done anything, which is a bit weird because there was a major change somewhere along the line. In WRC 8, they improved things massively, WRC 8. And then WRC 9 was an even bigger change. I mean, I really felt with the fluidity over dirt in particular. One of the big problems with WRC games was actually the dirt handling. It was getting inertia going over the dirt. It's very tricky to get that right. They've got a nice feeling now of inertia over the dirt, different types of surface. Massive amount of work goes into that. Can't tell you how complicated it is. You know, it's all right saying it, but when you sit there and work out all the different parameters that make up, and then you have to do it in a way that doesn't overload this console with processing to make it fun for you guys to play. It really is tough. So it's a good game. I like it. I'll probably have another tea break or something soon. Have a rest, get something to eat as well. Actually, I will have to get something to eat. I haven't realised how long it's been today, actually. So I might just have some chat just to finish off today. That has been good driving action. I hope you've been enjoying that today. I'll talk about some of the other stuff I'm going to be doing. I quite enjoyed doing a daytime stream today. I felt more energised doing a daytime stream. I think I realised how tired I am sometimes when I'm streaming at night. I can't make much noise. You've got to be quieter, you know, and everything else. So at least for daytime, you guys can enjoy it a bit more. And it's good fun. It's always, I mean, I think that, yeah, for me, WRC has improved so much. If you haven't played for a few years and you've got it for PC or console, you know, next gen console, I mean, I fully enjoy WRC. I love this game, so you know, that's oh, thank you for that, Elastic, and I really appreciate the support and the support of the donation as well for the subscriptions. I really appreciate it. And if you guys have got questions about racing games, we should just have a little finish off now. Finish off chat, and I'll where are we now? Let's go to chat now, and we'll finish off stream. Let's get a bit of music going, and see what do we got here. And the music's not working. Music's not working. Why is the music not working? Ridge Racer. Where is my music? Oh goodness me! Right, okay. Sorry about that. There we are. So a bit of chill, a bit of music, and we're flying through space now in my space car, Back to the Future styly. There we are. So no, I hope you've enjoyed a bit of the rally today. Playground Games wouldn't want a rally game competing with Forza Horizon. Yeah, I can see a Forza Rally working well if they got the physics right and wanted to do it. You know, they've got the technology and the brand there to make Forza Rally. I don't know what the future is of Rally with Nakon and Kiloton, but I would say that it would be great if they had a rally mode in Test Drive Unlimited. My intention, if you know, all being well, and if I get the access, how much time I lost there driving? I know you can't see it. My intention, if I get the access, is to do a lot of Test Drive next year. Test Drive, you know, it might even be the last big game that I handle at BVV, depending on what happens in the future. So, you know, I'll still run gaming videos and stuff, but you know, if I can't keep Team BVV going in its current guise, then you know, it will. Because there's no team there hasn't been any team for a long time. I mean, it's called Team BVV, but really it's just me on my own. So, and in fact, most of the years I've run it, it's been me on my own, keeping it going. I had a dream when I started this that I wanted to make like a top tier team and have 10 different people who made videos, wrote articles. You know, you don't have to do everything. If you prefer writing, write. If you prefer making videos, make videos, and then of course then you'll get your games and you know, go to the races, meet the drivers, and then we have podcasts and bring everybody together. And I say, you know, what have you been playing and what have you been playing? And I had a dream for where I wanted it to go, but the problem is when you're doing something like this full time, it's a bit like covering Formula One, and you say, I love Formula One, but when you've got to fly to 22 countries a year, you know, your life's never your own, you know, and it's all that kind of stuff. It's not as much fun when you're doing it all the time. And I think people do it for a month or two and they say, oh, you know what, you know, my girlfriend's granddad's not well, so I can't cover the game today. And you're like, oh, well, that's that then, isn't it? I mean, unless there's cover for it, you're just on your own. So it gets a little bit lonely sometimes, but that's one of the hard parts about being a YouTuber, a streamer. But, you know, for some of us, it's a bit isolating, you know. Oh, look at that! That bump completely smashed the car. Oh, you can't see it. I'm looking at the. I was just looking at the. Replay there. Which can I bring it up? I wanted to. How do I go faster? Oh, it doesn't fast. There's no quick rewind, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame. But I was just looking at the crash, and for some reason, oh, there we are. That's the one. There it is. And I just wanted to show this big old smash while I was talking to you guys. Look at that pirouette backward. There we are. So. And there's a bump there. The bump has already thrown me off at this stage. And once you get a wheel on the grass, there we go, you're out of control now, and you're like, oh my god. And you're trying to get back on the road, and then the rear end's lost it. Oh, and it's over now. You're going to and then you're like, oh dear, I'm already damaged. My door's already hanging off from the earlier crash. And then bang! Oh, goodness me! Tree in the side. You'd feel that if you have a bit of a headache. And then we carry on. Just see it full speed now. It all happens in the blink of an eye. Look at that! In the blink of an eye. Oh Jesus! Bang! Ah, oh, goodness me! Look at that though. Not bad recovery though, eh? Not a bad recovery. Rally, I often say, when you crash, it's about how well you recover. That's one of the things that's about Rally. Get that is it. Geth Android, brilliant. Thank you for coming on today. Really appreciate it. I'm going to be finishing off the stream shortly, so I'm just having my last little bit of nattering at the end of the stream. If you guys do have any questions, do pop those across, and I can always answer those. This will be coming up on the channel as a kind of video. I don't know if it's going to be a cut stream or uncut stream. I'll think about that later. It's been good fun today, and I hope you've all enjoyed a bit of rally. We've got a few top 10s and a few top times on the old leaderboards here and there, so I'm pretty happy about that. And yeah, what am I looking to do? Obviously, you'll see some Senna Forever coverage on a stream. You'll see some more WRC. You'll see Forza Horizon 5 and retro games as well. And hopefully soon I'll get back into a bit of regular streaming all the time, and we can have another go maybe at trying to get the streaming. Ultimately, it would be nice to get to the partner level on here, but I don't know. I don't think it's possible anymore. I don't know whether I'm too old or over the hill or something, but it does feel like it's an impossible mountain to climb. But we'll have one more go and see if we can try and get there, just to keep it all running. And you never know what the future holds. Next year is a massive year for racing games. It's nice to still be around and keeping it going. But yeah, I think I wonder if I'm just going to see if anyone I know is online. If not, I won't bother doing a raid today. But we'll just see if anyone's on. Love a bit of Ridge Racing music there as well. And we'll have a quick look to see who is on. And we'll give Gamer Muscle a raid, just a little raid as well. So just to finish off, and I suppose we should do a little thing, you know, but we'll just do a little raid, shall we? Do a little raid on Gamer Muscle. Raid channel. Gamer Muscle. I'm going to start raiding Gamer Muscle. And with that, we're going to sort out the raid. And then we will go. So I'm going to put on the ending video, and then we'll jump over and have a little raid of Gamer Muscle. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. Do follow and keep up with my latest streams, because you never know when they're going to go live. And that's it. We'll jump across to Gamer Muscle, and I'll speak to you all very soon.